Alright, let's hit a couple of admin things whilst we wait. Alright.
Do we level up?
Nearly. Oh yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Wait. Before we start dishing out XP, we need obviously. I suppose I could dish it out, and I can just tell Abram later the full amount. So
can you just give the book and the phone. And
yeah. All right. So for the 10 goblins and the 2 wolves of the previous
We keep those.
session, you each get 75 points of XP. So 75 plus, I think you should all be on 194, puts you on 269 at the moment. So we'll probably be leveling up after this session tonight.
Yeah, no.
Finally, hey? Jeez, you guys took your time.
75 XP.
Yeah, 75.
You said 269.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we don't get that.
No, well, if they level up, you'll level up as well.
Okay.
We'll keep everyone on the same level here.
That's also like why I just said milestone.
Yeah, well, milestone is also good, but I think it's also fun for the party if they like
keep track of.
yeah. Well, if you kill a goblin, you want like I want that XP from that goblin, whatever. I suppose, or if you get through a social encounter, I spoke to the mayor and he gave me his daughter's hand in marriage, XP baby. Okay, then the next thing. All right. So I did ask for input from a lot of you at least, and you guys came back with some good points. All right. So let's also just before I touch on that, let's go through the timer thing. So tonight, if we take too long to make a decision on what's going on, I'm gonna pop this timer up. And let me pop it up like this. And I'm gonna get it running, and then you've got 2 minutes to decide what you're gonna do. And also when it comes to moving and stuff, with certain things you don't necessarily need a group to decide on what you want to do. You can just do it. If you want to go into the cave by yourself, then you can do it. Or if you're going there, you can just be like, hey, Sassoon, come join me in the cave. Let's go. Let's do it, or whatever. Or come. Just get going. You don't have to necessarily debate it or whatever. Obviously, certain things might take a bit more time to discuss, but it will be obvious when that point comes. So just to keep things a little more moving forward, that's what we're going to do. If that's okay with everyone, I think I did ask, and it was fine. All right. Next. Yeah, so like I said, you don't necessarily need to make the best decision at that point. So if you're under pressure to make a decision, just do what your character would do. It doesn't have to be the best choice for that moment. You want to channel your character. You want to channel his or hers character, I suppose. I don't know what else you'd call it. Personality. And channel that and just go with it. Run with it. Yeah, then after that, I'm gonna try and do a lot more random rolls of skill and competition, so that and try and give a bit more advantage and disadvantage for certain situations. If a point comes and I might have forgotten to say, okay, Helya, you're raging now, but you're full of goblin guts, and this goblin in front of you is absolutely finished, and I forget to say, okay, roll hit with advantage since you are got your mad dwarven red eyes on. Then if I forget to say, just remind me, and then I'll say, okay, roll with advantage or whatever. But I'll try and incorporate it more and just try and play around. If I do forget something, Jeffrey's been helping me a lot, and actually all of you have been jumping in, so I appreciate it. So it does help when you guys remind me about things. Other than that, I think that's it. Abram says that he is busy. He's trying to connect, he says. Okay, I'll give him another 2. Oh yeah, and then also Alex isn't joining us tonight. He's got a lot of he's got some family stuff that he that's come up. It sounds like a lot of his family's got come down with COVID, so he needs to help with that. So he's not joining tonight. So I'm going to say that he's out on a scouting mission. He's
shifted back into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, he's gone back to the Shadowfell to commune with his boss. But no, I'm gonna just say he's out scouting, following some tracks that he's found, and then I'll have just a small message session with him and just let him know, and maybe do a couple of rolls, see what he's found, and then he can decide whether or not he wants to tell the group. And I might just give him some extra info on what's going on. Yeah. All right. So Abram, I'll just quickly explain that Alex isn't going to make tonight. He's got some family things that he needs to deal with. So I'm basically sending his character out on a scouting mission he's found some tracks and he's off looking around to make sure that there's nothing sneaking up on you, or if you can find the tracks of the goblins who have taken Galrin. Okay, so who wants to recap?
We're at the beginning of the cave. We've killed the wolves. Half of us are inside. The water. Oh,
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
The water there's water that flushed everyone out the first time, but we've figured out that the water now is empty. Takes a couple of days to refill, so we're good to go.
According to a goblin.
According to a seduced goblin. And I think that's it. We've agreed to join forces, and yeah.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good recap. So most of you have. Let me quickly send you the link to the Roll20. I'm going to send it over Discord, Eric, and then you can jump on, just sign up or whatever. So what do you guys kind of want to do, hey?
So I'd like to go towards in the entrance of the cave, or towards how far can I get?
Okay, we're going to roll initiative actually, yeah. So let me get everybody to the cave, and then we will roll initiative.
Yeah, I would like to try and climb the gap.
Alright, you're going to climb the gap. Maya, I'm assuming you want to also head in, or what would you like to do?
I think last time, if I remember, could I go over the mountain, over the
Yeah. So when you
hill?
when you climbed up there, you didn't see much. You saw the expanse of Neverwinter Wood running off to the north. Other than you could sense and hear the sound of the water flowing or bubbling up from underground, and you couldn't find any entrance or anything else.
Okay.
Looking back, you saw the river flowing into the thicket, and the small escarpment that you kind of saw further back. Yeah.
Okay, and we get in that cave.
All right. Why the hell are there two cultists here? Calta. Hang on.
I just want to see, can you hear us?
Yeah. I can hear you, yeah?
Hello?
Are you recording?
Okay, and then is there less echo now? Because just on the laptop now.
Yeah, actually there's no echo.
Okay, perfect.
We'll just get it aside.
Yeah, we'll just tell that. Okay.
About 20 minutes.
Excellent. Yeah. I want to see what. I would like to.
Okay, so what are you gonna head in behind everyone? Okay, let's roll initiative.
I rolled 15.
Okay, hang on before.
Plus with dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus with dexterity.
Yeah, what nice.
Everybody roll.
Oh, so it's this plus this one plus dexterity, or just one?
It's just plus your initiative.
All right. So who got 20 plus, above 20?
Hello.
How much did you get?
20.
20. who got between 15 and 20? Between 15.
15.
15.
Yeah, 50.
15 as well.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm still rolling.
Excuse me.
Alright. Okay, so who got between 10 and 15?
I got 10.
Did you add your initiative, hey?
Ek is gou by mense nou vanaand. So kan ek mamma of môre iewers teruggaan.
I
Those
got 10. 10?
10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
0.
Okay, okay. And Adar, you also rolled a 10, hey?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. And Halya, sorry, what did you roll?
I got 8 plus 1, so 9.
9. Sus?
I rolled really well. I'm just
That's fine.
22.
22. Okay, nice.
Jeffrey, you mustn't use all your good rolls now. It's gonna be a long night.
Ah, if I only had the control.
The dice gods. Alright, so we're starting with Sus. You're going to try and climb the fissure then.
Yes.
Alright, roll an athletics check. Let's see if you're able to climb this fissure.
17.
17?
Oh wait, that's dexterity, but it should be the same thing. Athletics.
Hmm.
Oh, that's strength. Sure, it isn't acrobatics.
No, you need strength to kind of pull
Okay.
yourself, muscle yourself up.
Then it's 13.
13. Alright, yeah. You move up. You move up 15 feet. As you're busy climbing with your night vision, you can see it goes up for another 15. So with that roll, you get half movement. So you've basically moved up 15 feet
Okay.
up the climb, and
20 feet is hot. Well, no, you're right.
yeah, you got 30 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
All right. So you're sitting halfway up the fissure now. You can take an extra movement if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to use my dash action.
All right, then roll again. Athletics.
20. 19.
Yeah, nice, perfect. Okay, you manage to climb to the top. You poke your head through, and let me quickly reveal what you see. As you poke your head through, let me. All right. So I'm assuming you're just poking your head through. You're not going to do
Yes.
anything more than that. All right. Shift that over.
I'm readying my crossbow and my weapon so long because this is obviously gonna be a fight now.
All right, fair enough. All right, so as you kind of look through, you poke your head through there. Let me also move your character. You see a mass of fur covered in armor, basically sitting around a fire, and you can hear chattering and goblins talking to one another in goblin tongue.
When you mean a mass covered in fur, or fur,
Quite
how
a
big?
big-
How big is?
He's quite
Big.
large, yeah,
Big.
over 6 foot, muscular, pointy ears, and yeah,
Okay.
covered in armor. And just past the firelight, you see the outlines of 2 goblins.
Okay, then that's my movement and my action.
Yeah, all right, that's your movement and action. Next is Mayor Nope. What would you like to do?
Alright. Yeah, so I think I would just like to go a bit more forward and see what's in that other cave. Just put my head around the corner.
All right, so you,
Just to clarify, the hill that's sort of up there, can Adar and Adoge still see me, or am I sort of inside something?
No, you've climbed up into the crack now.
Okay.
You're out of sight. They can't see you.
Okay.
Unless they also move into the crack and almost climb up right to it.
Okay.
But Doge won't be able to see you. Although Doge, remember, you do have a torch lit at the moment. So you're able to see what's going on in the cave. There is color. Adar, you do have night vision. Alright, so you're going to move. You've got 25 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So you're going to move. How far into the cave do you want to go?
You can just move your screen a bit up. There's
That's
that.
right.
I think I saw one just before that entrance, so I can peer my head in.
Over here. Hang on, like here. Wait, sorry. You are 25, so you'll get here.
Okay. Oh,
Alright.
that's all right.
Okay. So you're gonna move there. And are you sneaking in, or are you just going in normally?
I am sneaking in.
Okay, roll stealth.
Alright. 8 plus 9.
9.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sneaky.
All right. So as you move in there, you see. You look to your. Let me quickly reveal here. Now, why is it reveal polygon? Come on. All right. You see. You just make out what is a damaged bridge. It's basically hanging towards kind of the right hand side, so there's not you can't see much there.
Cool.
I wonder what happened there.
I wonder what happened to that bridge. And then as you look to the right, you see a steep escarpment. It kind of climbs this hill,
Yeah.
but it kind of zigzags, so you can't quite see to the top of the landing because it climbs about 30 feet as well,
Yeah.
and levels off at the top there. But you just see darkness up there, and it's not too steep, but it's definitely climbable pretty easily. And yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, while I'm there, can I just listen to hear if I can hear any chattering?
Roll perception.
Yep. 14 with. There's my press. No, this 14.
What's your wisdom?
Plus 1. Ah.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear the trickling of the water coming down, and you can hear you basically just hear the dripping of the water. You can smell the camp, like cooking fire with something cooking. It smells rather disgusting. Also the smell of offal and shit and piss. Along with yeah, it's very pungent. You get this very like waft basically coming from all directions.
Don't use your noses, people.
Yeah, no, this cave is very smelly. As you look to your right, you also see that the cave kind of bends around. It goes upstairs, and it looks like it curves about. But more than that, you can't make out any sounds or chattering. The sound of the water trickling kind of distorts and blocks that out. But you know that this place is definitely populated with goblins and other creatures. From what you've observed, and also from the smell of the fire, there's definite activity. Alright, that ends your turn then?
Do you still have your action? You can possibly dash to move. Or was the action looking around?
Yeah, that was
my action.
Let me think. Well, it will take a few seconds. It will be like walk whilst you're walking. So I mean, you can take an action as a dash. So do you want to move further?
Yeah, I'd like to go up that little
Escarpment
thing.
All right.
Seems safe enough.
Okay, are you sneaking? Hey.
Yeah, I'm sneaking.
All right. Roll perception. So you want to go all the way to the top?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
12 plus 1, 13.
13. All right. Well, as you reach the top. Oh my frick! You reveal. You see a goblin right in front of you. It's not surprised. You're not surprised. You saw it as you were climbing up. Okay, so I'm not going to make everybody roll initiative. I'm just going to... Alright. Alright, so the goblin is going to take an attack. It firstly gives out a cry of warning, a yell. A yipping, like you have heard before. And it attacks you with... It's got a shield out and a very jagged sword. And it goes in for a swipe to hit. 15 plus 4, 19. Yeah, that hits. That's not damage, that just hits.
Okay.
And then damage, I just want to see here. I think it's a d6. Just want to make sure. Yeah. D6. You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As you come up, this goblin sees you. It's already standing there with its shield and sword. You guys put the goblins on alert the previous day, and you can kind of see it basically waiting for you. And as you come up, it slashes at you, and you step back just in time for it to just nick your shoulder, drawing a little bit of blood, but not doing too much bodily damage to you.
Was the yelp hard enough to hear on this side of the cave, or was it only on that side?
You wouldn't have heard it, no.
Okay.
Yeah. So sus, everybody in here, inside the cavern, where the wolf kennel, if you want to call it that, you don't hear anything. Okay.
Us outside, are we hearing anything?
No, you wouldn't. No, you don't hear anything. You can roll perception, I suppose, but we'll wait till your turn. You're not gonna. At the moment, you don't hear anything now. All right. Elishat.
Well, I'm entering further the tunnel until I see the fog. Of course, I think I haven't heard the cry at this stage.
Well, you kind of you were walking with him, let's say. So that's 25 feet to get here.
Okay. I have
So you got 5 feet of
left.
movement. Yeah.
Can I do the climb to the? You know what? Actually, I'm going towards the bridge.
You're gonna go towards the bridge. All right. So another 5 feet. Anything else you'd like to do? You want to roll perception or
Yes,
something? Okay, roll perception. And also roll stealth when you were done there.
Okay, perception. I've got 11.
All right.
Stealth. I've got 13.
13. Okay. All right. So you hear Maya, or not Maya, but you hear the goblin yelp, echoing down the side like that. You don't hear anything from Maya. He didn't cry out or anything with that slash. And you hear the water trickling and the similar smells of cooking, smoke, piss and shit, and just goblin stench all about the cave. And you, in front of you, you see the bridge that's kind of leaning to your right. Let me quickly reveal here a bit more. Let me also just reveal what's up ahead. Okay, give me 2 seconds. What would you like to do in the meantime?
Starts looking around. Maybe I'll draw my bow and arrow.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll leave it at that.
All right. So you just standing prepared. You want to take an action, maybe, if you. Or not take an action, take a reaction.
So you can prepare your action. So if you're drawing a bow and arrow, you can also say, like, if you see a goblin coming, you're going to shoot.
Yes. If I see a goblin, I'm going to shoot.
All right. So you just remember that you've got a reaction there. All right, and that ends your turn then, hey?
Yes.
Okay. Kalta.
Yes, okay, so can I pretty much do a perception check to see if I heard the yelp?
Yeah, roll perception.
I'm gonna try and roll bring dice. It's a 12
Nice. Okay, so you do hear the yelp echoing down the cave, jumping over the water and reaching your ears. You also obviously hear a lot of the water, but the shout is very distant, very faint. It's very difficult to make out if that was a yelp of warning or just goblin chatter screaming.
Yeah. I think we're focusing on the wrong thing. I would like to pretty much start heading into the cave. And as I start heading in, kind of just yell at Halia to come on, bastards are awaiting.
Okay.
Bastards patient waits for no man.
Alright, sweet.
But knowing and kind of remembering the wetish past, I'd like to try and how do I draw something? I'd like to measure. Anyway, I'd like to pretty much go to just up the stairs into that little corner where the wolves were, just so that if the water comes down again, it doesn't, hit
Alright.
me.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to give you access. If you've joined, let me give you access quickly. Then you can move your money key. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, perfect.
Hang on.
Okay, was it me? Oh, yes, that's me.
Alright, there we go.
Snapping. Okay. I want to pretty much move to over there.
Okay, so now if you want to move, just click on the arrow. I'll move you for now, but just click on the arrow, the mouse thing. Here, this mouse thing in the top left, and you'll be able to move your. All right. Anything? What else would you like to do?
And then from there, I'd like to. That's pretty much it.
Alright, yeah. So as you come in there, you see Doge standing there with his torch, and Adar also looking in the direction where Sassoon has climbed up this fissure, and you see 2 dead wolves lying in the cavern there, basically just blood and guts.
Walking and say, well, you guys have been busy.
Nice.
Say again?
And just kind of walk in and say, well, you guys have been busy.
Oh, busy.
All right.
You here.
Hey.
Good hearing. Come on.
Okay, so that ends your turn. Doge.
Perfect. So I say to Kelter, there's your pants for the rain. Get busy.
Well, they're quite damaged.
Yeah, but now I want to approach. Well, I saw Sus just got up that picture and say, so I would be like, hey, Susan, can you see anything? What's up there?
Enemies. I try and whisper downwards.
Should I come up?
Silently.
How thick is that entrance though? Like, I mean,
Yeah, it's big. It's literally like narrow enough for someone to crawl through.
yeah.
You should all be able to fit. Even you, Elshat, but it's going to be a very tight squeeze for you. All right, so Doge, do you want to climb the fissure then?
I think what I'm going to do is, it's going to take me 2 turns to get up there, right?
Well, it depends on what you roll. Yeah. Well, not 2 turns. You can take
Okay.
your action as a dash to climb up again. Yeah. So you could technically get up there in 1 turn.
I think what I want to do is I want to go around and see what's happening this side.
All right. So you're gonna move. All right. I'll measure for you.
25.
So 30 is about yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go this side. check what's here.
Alright,
I've still got my torch out and my battle axe.
alright, cool. And you can dash, so you can move another 30 feet if you want, or you can take a reaction.
Yeah, let's dash. We'll move another 30 feet.
Where would you like to move to?
To under this bridge.
Alright, the bridge isn't there anymore, but yeah, you can move there.
See what I can see.
Alright. Let me reveal. Come now. Alright, so you come around the corner and you see yeah. The stairs kind of curving back even more, going into like it looks like a different corridor to where the river is kind of running from.
Okay, cool. That ends my turn.
Alright, cool. Adar.
If we
So
go through that fissure.
bonus action you
Yeah.
can take
We're in a
sort
prone
of just
position,
after your
right?
action or before your action.
No, you're not in prone, but you are in. Well, no, you're not in. You're climbing. You're not climbing. It's vertical. It's vertical. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm gonna go around and follow Doge. Using dash as well.
All right, so you're gonna come up.
Just behind Doge, I think.
Okay, cool. So you run. You basically following him, and you stay behind him and catch up to him, and get nearby him. All right, so you kind of see similar to what he sees. Okay, perfect. Okay, hell yeah.
That's fair enough. Let's know what.
Alright, finally. I'm far outside.
I'll move you a little closer.
I'd like to move over to counter. I think that's within 35.
All right, you want to stand like right next to him then?
Yeah, so I'd like to move to counter, like kind of in the entrance of the wolf den.
Mm.
And I want to ask him, because I don't know what's happening inside, where are the horrible green things?
How many words can I use to respond with?
No, well now we're not in combat, so you can respond how you want.
So pretty much I not yell, but kind of not quite a whisper, just a normal talking voice, pretty much say, is one, and I point towards this corridor. I heard a green skin voice coming from this way. I think they're all around us.
And fight in every direction. Okay, well, I think that based on that information, I'm going to do the same as Ador and Doge and go up the tunnel, most likely to just in front of on this bend. So, yeah,
On the bend there.
around there.
All right.
That if the green team box gets close enough there that I can maybe do something. Although daily has thrown on one of my hand axes. Anyway, so I'll just be there, and then I want to prepare an action to be like ready to hit. No wait, that's my second movement. So I can only move 25.
So you
So
spread
I'll
it.
dash to there and then wait there.
Okay, perfect. I'm giving
If you give me control of
Yeah.
the character as well, I'll move it around if you want.
yeah, I've just done it. I've just given you control now, so you'll be able to move up.
Okay, perfect.
Sweet. All right. Actually, how much HP do you have, Halia?
It's full.
Full. All right.
16.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Okay, so that ends your turn.
Yeah, turn done.
All right, so soon, what would you like to do?
I was planning on dropping a rope down again to everybody, but I think I would have probably heard them not coming up after me.
Yeah. It's dead quiet where you are now. You don't hear. You just hear the chattering of the goblins and the crackle of the fire that's in front of them, kind of illuminating their faces. And you just see the back of this large hairy creature.
Is it like a big rock there just in the neck?
It's a stalagmite, whatever the one is that comes from the ground.
Is it high enough to hide a cat?
Yeah, it's big enough for you to hide behind. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll like to sneak out just to that rock.
Okay, roll stealth.
gonna say you're bigger than the average cat. I'm pretty sure of that.
And it's dark.
Yeah, it's the
who knows?
shadows. Yeah.
14.
Okay. 2, give me.
Sorry.
Yeah. You managed to sneak behind the stalagmite without any notice. And
do I see anything more?
yeah, I'm going to reveal areas now. So looking out, you see a cave with 3 goblins, a massive goblinoid creature, and a wolf that's kind of just to the front of you. How it didn't hear or smell you is a miracle, basically. But everybody looks.
I see the wolf. Sorry,
Yeah, sorry, I should have cleared it a bit more. Let me clear behind you as well.
So I'm sort of in a corner there. There's nothing to the left
Yeah.
of me. Oh, okay.
Sorry, let me clear it a bit more.
Near the poop bowl.
Yeah. So this is kind of like a rubbish chute where they put all their shit down, yeah. And yeah. So
Okay, so I think I'm going to complete my plan in any case. Just tie my hemp rope around the stalagmite, and then try and no wait, that's too loud. Would I be able to get sort of attack off on the wolf if I'm between the stalagmite and the rock, or is that just too small?
no, you'll be able to get attack off if you wanted to. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I would like to just stand there and prepare an action to attack the wolf if one of the teammates comes close enough to start attacking.
All right. So as soon as combat's entered in this section, you're gonna attack the wolf.
Yes.
All right. That's that end your turn, hey?
Yeah, I won't be able to keep my bonus action as well. That will just be my action, because I can attack with my bonus action as well, but not if I'm holding it.
Yeah, that counts as an action. I'm sure you could hold your bonus action. I don't see why not. I mean, it's a double punch.
Okay.
So I mean, I'd count it definitely. Yeah. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, Maya, your turn.
Right. So, as I got hit, I'd like to just give a big scream of pain.
Okay. So you give this loud yell. This, or you can give the yell if you want. Okay.
Ow!
A little bit of gnomish coming through there. All right.
Right, so, cool. Well, can I take my axe?
So what you can also do is you kind of engage now with this goblin.
Right.
So if you try and run away or move away from the goblin, it's going to get an attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
meaning that it'll be able to attack you. But you can use an action to disengage, meaning you kind of he tries to attack whilst you move away, but you kind of knock away his sword perhaps, and you manage to disengage from him without him attacking.
Let me try
striking.
that.
So you want to run away or
Yeah.
you want to attack him?
I want to disengage.
All right, so that's going to take an action. All right, so you disengage, and you obviously want to run down the slope,
Yeah.
25 feet.
Oh, let's want to actually just run. That's myself. Yeah, let me write down.
All the way down, as far as you can go.
Yeah, right.
25 feet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry, get 25 feet.
Let me just run down this till the front. Then I can just sort of prepare myself. Yeah, that's okay.
And you can say a few words whilst you're here as well.
Alright, guys, listen, there's a bloody goblin up there. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be more, so watch it.
Watch it.
Preemptively measuring so long.
All right. Okay, so it's at this point where a goblin that was hiding up here noticed you all kind of scampering in, and especially with the Doge nicely illuminating everything with his torch. This goblin up here takes aim right down at Adar with its bow and shoots 7 plus 4, 11. Adar, are you there? I think we've lost him. Right, let me just check his stats for him. I've got his stats.
I have a reaction if that helps.
We'll see now what happens with your reaction. Let me just quickly go to Avram. Okay, 14, so it misses. Alright, so this goblin comes out, draws, releases, misses Adar, basically point blank range, but it's the shadows kind of make it difficult to see where the person is actually standing, and he manages to come away unscathed. It's also at this point where you all hear a rumbling, a very familiar rumbling to some of you. And a massive wall of water comes rushing around the corner, and you all are going to have to roll athletics checks. Let me just make sure quickly.
The goblin lied. The sneaky asshole.
Sorry, just give me 2 seconds till I find. Alright. Alright, Josh, so you need to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being swept away. Oh no, sorry.
Isn't it?
A strength saving throw. So let me tell you who. Kalter, you are pretty safe. So you just need to. You're okay where you're standing. But Halia, Maya, you need to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can jump out the way towards the west, higher up. But Halia,
20.
Ilshat, Adar, okay, 20. All right. So as this wall of water comes rushing by you, Doge, you manage to lean up against the wall. You grab hold, and the water just pushes past you, but you manage to hold on. What did you roll?
3.
Okay, well let's go in order. Adar. It's Adar. We can't hear you, Abram. All right, let's go. Ilshat, what did you roll?
8.
Plus, that's a strength modifier. Hey, 8. All right, you are so surprised by this thing of water. You're very unprepared. It smacks you, sweeps you off your feet, and you're currently being swept away. Hell yeah! What did you roll?
I got a 16. Is it plus strength?
Yeah.
Plus 2 then, so
Yes.
18.
Your strength saving throw. So, alright. So you manage also to just grab against the wall and hold on for dear life as this water comes rushing by you. Maya, what did you roll?
3.
3. No, you don't manage to jump out in time, and the water comes and it manages to sweep you, your little frame being dragged off in the water.
I'll ask you to roll a saving throw. So, like this now, there's water rushing, so you can get a strength saving throw. Or if you have to jump out of the way, it's dexterity saving throw. Also, if there's a spell or something on you, you'll get a constitution saving throw or to negate the effects. So it's basically when you're told to roll saving throws.
You do that.
Lose any HP for that?
No, I'll tell you now.
14 gerold.
Okay. Alright, and Ada also manages to hold on for dear life against the wall. So all in all, you guys did pretty well, except for the newcomers who got swept out.
Plus in strength, so 15.
Alright, no, that's perfect. Alright, so you guys need to roll a d6 bludgeoning damage. What did you roll?
6.
6.
Nice, well done.
6 is usually good.
And I did a 4.
Alright, so you take Ilchat, you were so unprepared for this rush of water. The way the goblin had described it didn't do it justice, but you were smacked against the ground, and you got quite a few big knocks on your head. your scalp is cracked. You got blood dripping down your face. With your small frame, four. With your small frame, you got knocked about a bit, but you came away less bleeding than Ilshut. Just a couple of bruises, a cracked rib, and you know how that feels. But but mostly okay. So you guys are still standing, but you basically washed out and back where you started. All right, that will hang on. And then at the same instant, the guys, Doge, you can hear a yelping coming from up ahead, and yeah, you can hear quite a few goblin yelps coming from up the corridor. But you can't see more than that at the moment, and yeah, that will end the turn. Ilshat, what are you doing? It's your turn now. You've just stood up. You're kind of recovering from that blast of water.
I can't fortify or something like regain rest.
Not now, no.
Does
You
eating
can-
give you HP though?
No.
No, okay. That's not Skyrim then.
All right. Well,
Well, it does in a normal sense, where you
Yeah,
heal
no.
at long rest.
I go back in, but into the wolf cave.
All right, just inside, or where would you like
Just
to
in the wolf cave.
go? All right. So I'll move you in there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else
And,
you'd like to do?
I want to be prepared for like in case goblins show up.
All right. Okay. So you with your bow, hey?
Yes.
So you're gonna take a shot at one if as soon as you see one. Björn,
Can you see the goblin up top?
all the way up here.
Wait, is she outside? Oh,
No, she's moved over here. She's over here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she can't see any goblin from where she is. Maya, where would you like to move?
Right, so I'd like to get as far into that wolf cave. 'Cause, I've got a different plan.
All right. So 15, 25. So that's 15, 15, 20, 25, and then you got another 25 feet of movement.
Cool.
If
And
you
I'd
want
like
to use it as an action.
Yeah, I'd like to try to get up that little
Fisher.
fissure.
5, 10,
Sneakily, just
15.
again, just poking my head through. Just
Okay, well, you're going to have to roll an athletics check to see if you how well you climb, yeah.
alright.
The D20.
23.
Yeah, so you climb up,
Stink, jeez.
and with that roll, you manage to scamper up there like a good little rock gnome and poke your head through. And you see a similar scene to what Sus is seeing, but that ends your turn.
He probably won't understand, but I show him the sign of caution.
Cool.
Kalta.
See a couple of them and then.
Alright, well, actually, wait, sorry, before we do that, with that sign, roll insight to see if you can understand what he's trying to show you. No, you have no idea what he's showing you. He's signing it to you, and you're like, what? Alright. Kalta, your turn.
Seeing what kind of, pretty much seeing Maya running out of the hallway thing way over here.
Yeah.
I'd like to run up to about here-ish
Alright.
and see if I can get a view on the goblin to the left.
Alright.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you can just make him out standing up on the landing there, looking down, and he's pulled his bow out. You can see him holding a bow and arrow. And yeah.
I'll chuck him with a fireball.
Alright, roll to hit.
Is a 13.
Total. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That misses.
Total 8 plus 5.
That misses.
Ah,
So as you cast your fireball with your is it vocal and semantic?
Yes.
You mutter and you shoot off this fireball. It goes high and it basically just whizzes past the goblin's head, smacking into the wall behind him and scorching it, but you don't do any damage. Do you want to do any movement?
Yes. I'm just gonna continue. Let's not do that. I'm gonna take a few steps back again, so I'm out of his vision.
All right.
There.
Okay, perfect. And that ends your turn.
I'll yell out to fend for myself.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Doge.
I would like to. I'm assuming my flame went out when that water rush came on.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have.
Mine.
Your flame definitely went out. Yeah. So it is dark in there again.
So.
Is this we've lost you? Sorry, we've lost you.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. Can hear you now.
No. Okay, so I'm basically wet. I've still got my battle axe in my hand, and I'm a bit confused now because of the darkness and my torch. So I want to try and light another torch if I can.
Alright, it's gonna take an
And,
action, yeah.
To light a torch.
Yeah, it's gonna take an action to light your torch, yeah. You ne-
Okay, now then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move 15 feet or 20 feet and then see if I can see anything out of the fire.
Alright, you move, but you see nothing. It's absolutely pitch dark. You can't see a thing. There's no fire or any other source of light. It's pitch black where you are at the moment. Alright.
Okay. That was probably in my turn.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
the only reason you managed to get so far without seeing is because you saw what the cave looked like before it went dark. You do still have an action left, so if you want to light your torch, you can.
Okay, yeah, then I would like to light my torch.
Alright.
See if I can see anything else.
Alright, so you manage to get your flint and steel out. You strike a few sparks, and the oil covered torch, you pull a fresh one from your pack. So just mark off the one that you've kind of lost to the water.
Okay.
And as you spark off this torch, you see in front of you the following.
My goodness.
Yeah. Alright, but that will.
Can I
Yeah.
roll perception or want to see if they've noticed the flame or not?
No, you won't have to roll perception. They definitely notice you. The one actually that as soon as he saw the spark coming and when the flame caught, you heard the excited yelping of the lead goblin. But that.
Okay, so as I light the torch and just look up, my face kind of drops and then I let the torch drop in front of me and just take out my shield and battle axe and ready myself.
Alright, fair enough. But you have no reaction with the next turn, but you are ready. You are prepared with your shield and axe. Alright, Adar.
I'm on a different internet source now, sorry.
Okay.
Am I correct to say I was attacked with an arrow?
Yeah, so an arrow came for you and it missed you, just striking your shadow right next to you.
Is it the one that was standing there on where the bridge was?
Yeah, just above. He's still standing there, yeah.
Can I move, since it was a ranged weapon, I can move out of his range and he doesn't get another attack, right?
Yeah, he's not, you aren't engaged, so you can move out of his range, yeah.
Okay, then I move just to behind Doge again,
Alright,
just to kind of get out of range.
okay.
Can I fire and then move?
Yeah, you can take an action and then move, yeah.
Okay, then I then I try to hit him with my crossbow.
All right, roll to hit.
10
That misses.
plus.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus.
I have to add my proficiency bonus, right?
No. Are you proficient with a crossbow? I'll quickly
With
see.
the light crossbow, yes.
All right, then yeah, you add your proficiency bonus.
Okay, it's 10 plus 2 is 12. I
Yeah.
think
That still misses. Yeah. So you.
okay, then I just move to behind Doja.
All right, yeah. So you take aim, you shoot, misses, and then you just go run, take. You come behind Doja, and as you come behind him, you see what he sees. The 3 goblins waiting for you up on this landing that's above you. All right. Hell yeah, your turn.
Right. I would like to climb over the little stream or the river
Yeah.
into the entrance, but I don't want to go up the first incline, just basically at the start of the entrance.
All right. Yeah. Move yourself. Yeah.
Around there, and then I want to taunt the goblin.
All right.
And say, goblin, and then prepare my great axe with both hands. If he comes down, so I can chop him in as many pieces as possible.
Okay. So reaction. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, those of you holding reactions, just remember that you're holding them. All right. That ends your turn. Okay. Now, the goblin that's at the top there comes rushing down at you, Halia. But you, coming down this steep slope, comes with quite a lot of speed and tries to smack into you. But as he approaches, you're already standing there ready with your axe. Are you? It's a great axe, so it's two-handed. So roll to hit.
Okay, and
Yes.
got my people on it.
People are rolling. People said
Wait,
I rolled up.
yeah, that's good. I think that was about my attack of the.
I think it's you roll 1. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's only a 4 plus. I'm proficient.
Proficient.
That's 6.
Yeah, plus 4 plus. You proficient.
You still have the oil
Plus
barrel. You still have the oil barrel.
Yeah.
4 plus 4, I think. Great. Yeah. So it's 8.
Yeah, no. So that misses. As you come running, as this goblin comes and you stand prepared, it goes with quite a lot of dexterity in this run, and it ducks under your great axe swipe, and it comes in with its own scimitar to strike you. It rolls a 5 plus 4, so that's a 9, and I assume that misses.
Yes, I'm 16.
16. Yeah, so that misses, obviously. It also comes in, you basically standing there ready for this attack, and you manage to move out the way of its scimitar, actually bringing your great axe up, or back up after that swipe, blocking it with a great clang as its stumpy sword smacks down on your hard battle axe. And behind it, you see a couple more come running down. They shove into the back of their comrade, all 2 coming down. And I need you to roll a strength athletics check.
Is that the second one?
No, just normal strength athletics.
Athletics. So it's plus 4. Proficient. Roll.
18.
Okay, yeah. So as these goblins come rushing down, they kind of push on you. You hold your great axe up, and these goblins just come piling in back on each other, and you don't even move an inch. You're standing there solidly holding back the tide of these goblins, and they're unable to reach you, except for the front one that's being squeezed by the back 2 between you and your great axe, and its head, its face is actually in your face. You can smell its breath on you. This putrid, rotting smell of the dirty meat and things that these creatures eat. and you can hear it just snarl in your face and getting all up in there. All right, that was a good one. Okay, but I think that ends your turn. You are held up there with the goblins. All right, so soon.
Okay, so for some reason nobody's coming, which is
Well, you saw May and
yes.
Poppy's head out there.
So I'm gonna try to silently help him out of the hole and also into my little thingy there.
All right, okay. Roll stealth with advantage. I'll let. And actually, I think both of don't roll. I think both of you just roll stealth. Don't roll. I'm not going to give you advantage.
16.
All right.
Yes.
8. All right, but with that average, let me quickly. 12. Yeah, thanks for that. Let me quickly see. Yeah, so you pull, as you go to pull Mayanope out and you bring him up behind the stalagmite with you, you hear the snarl of the wolf kind of sniffing around and not necessarily snarling, but there's some curiosity happening, and you hear it shuffling almost in your direction.
Okay, and that was probably then my action.
Yeah, you've lost your reaction. Yeah.
Can I take off the rope and show it to the 50 feet of hem rope?
Yeah.
And just show it to him, just like hold it out to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And then can I
Okay, you'll have to wait for your turn. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait for his turn.
But yes, then I hunker down and just face the other way so I can see if anything happens.
All right, now it's your turn, Maya.
Alright, can I just show my acorns to you?
Okay. Okay.
Can I throw an acorn over? Ooh,
Shit. That's okay.
Can I throw an acorn just over the wolf's head in the opposite direction? Not very hard, just to make a little sound to not let the wolf be coming close to us.
Roll sleight of hand.
Maybe those acorns are coming loose. Fuck. No.
Why are you going against the plan? Sorry, can
I don't know what the plan was.
Obi.
I want the rope to go down so that other people can follow us.
Come on. Come on. Thought maybe you should catch the wolf with a rope.
No, okay, sorry.
So Mayanope, you rolled a 4.
Yeah, 5 in total.
Alright, so you throw the acorn, and as you throw it, it bounces, but it bounces very nearby in this general direction here. It attracts the wolf. The wolf gets excited and moves in that direction, but it's still in a very similar direction to where you guys are. So it kind of just turns there and faces very near to where you... Yeah.
-1 acorn.
Yeah, -1 acorn. Anything else you'd like to do? You still... That was your action, but you still have movement.
Right, can I throw the... Oh, I've got movement, yeah, so... Yeah, okay.
Why don't you want to run around the goblins? Why do you have to?
Yeah, like run around the goblin. I have an idea. I'm gonna take off my clothes and then just be a leopard.
Set me on fire, set me on fire.
Yeah, go hug them.
One day, one of these plans are going to work really well, and then you all will be like thanking me. Alright, I guess my turn's ended.
Alright, so you're not going to move or do anything. Alright, that's fine.
Am I still like hidden behind the rock, eh?
Yeah, you're still pretty hidden behind the rock, yeah. Alright.
Cool.
Okay, that ends your turn. Okay. So, at this point, the goblins that you saw, Doge, are firstly, the 2 back ones are going to come out towards you. They pop out behind the stalagmite that's over here and take aim at you. They're both going to try and shoot at you. That's 6 plus 4, that's 10.
Miss.
Miss. Another 9 plus 4, that's 13.
Miss.
So these goblins, as you drop your torch, the flicker of your shadows distracts them, and as they release, both of them go wide and miss completely. The goblin in the front is a little startled, and he's gonna just hang back a little bit. But the two that shot at you, the one kind of takes cover behind the one stalagmite, and the other just goes into the darkness over here. And the one in the front just stands ready. It's waiting for you. It's got its shield out. It's got a sword out, and it's waiting for you. And then at the same time, no. Sorry. Measure. This one's also going to come running out, hearing the alarmed shout of its comrades, come running out here and also take a shot at you with its bow. See? Fuck, they're rolling bad. 5 plus 4 is 9. Also pulls back, shoots and misses. The shadows are really causing havoc with these goblins. and it can't, that kind of took its full movement.
And there's an acorn being thrown places, like it's still chaos for these goblins.
Yeah, they don't, fuck. So many, but none of them are hitting. You guys are actually flipping really well. Alright, Ilshat.
Yes, whoops. So, I don't see any goblin. Do I see the goblins behind in that?
No, but you definitely hear the shouting of Halia.
Can I move behind her, and would I be able to shoot or do something to help?
These goblins are higher than her, so you will be able to shoot. Yeah,
yes.
to shoot. Okay, so roll to hit.
That's the 20 dice.
Yes,
Yeah.
the D20 plus whatever modifiers over there.
So I have 18. Which one? What am I looking
18 plus whatever where your bow says, it should say
yeah.
plus to hit.
Yeah. Longbow 20.
But an 18 hits regardless.
yeah, plus 4, so 22.
Yeah, okay, that hits. So then now you roll damage.
Damage is the
Dogs, come here.
8 one.
Come here.
What was this one? 8.
Ooh,
Yes.
So
Yeah, plus 2.
you aim for the middle goblin, because that front goblin is quite close in Halia's face, kind of leaning over. So you shoot off an arrow, and it smacks into. You rolled an 8.
Yes. 6 plus 2 damage.
Yeah. So describe how you take out this central goblin here.
Well, that arrow pierces its heart, and with a cry of agony, it falls to the ground, squishing the goblin from behind up to the first one.
All right.
Sorry.
And that takes care of that one goblin. Nice. I'm just
That
gonna
bow
mark
does
these.
me very well, even like the last time.
Okay, I'm just gonna move that one out of the way. All right. So, and with that, the other goblin actually comes, shifts forward, with the down comrade. All right. Anything else you'd like to do? I think that's all about. I mean,
yeah,
that.
can I react to something or no?
No,
I can
no.
move. No, I'm not moving really. That's.
Yeah, you still have about 6 feet of movement.
Well, I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, but you moved to here from here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
From here.
Yeah. No, I stay where I am.
All right, cool. Stay where you are. Kelter.
Okay. I'm gonna take a walk forward again to about there-ish.
All right.
Gonna yell at Halia to duck. I'm gonna try and throw the back goblin with the fireball again.
All right. The back goblin is actually higher than Halia, so you'll be able to hit it without hitting Halia. So
I won't say duck, I'll just say it's good you're short.
Okay. Roll to hit.
15 plus 5 is 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Roll damage.
And it is 10 damage.
10. 10.
Nice.
Damn. Alright, describe how you obliterate this goblin.
I after seeing Halia miss the previous shot and seeing Elisha absolutely beat that goblin in the body with an arrow, and obviously feeling like my mana is shrinking by the second. So I try and build up as much courage and hatred and power that I can and throw a fireball right at the goblin's face, completely incinerating it.
Nice. And it's down for the count.
Yeah. The smell of freshly burnt meat fills the air.
Yeah. It smells actually quite good, quite pleasant. Besides,
Oh, yes.
next to all the other shitty smells. Anything else you still have?
I moved from here to there. I still have about 20-ish feet left.
Yeah.
I'd just like to take a stand on this side. And then I wanna kind of try and look the other goblin. I can't move myself right in the eye. There we go. Just stop smiling at him for what's gonna happen next.
Okay. Alright. Doge, your turn.
That's my turn.
Doge, sorry, it's your turn.
Wait, me?
No, Kalta, sorry, your turn's finished. Doge, it's your turn. I should say end. End your turn.
I was like, I'm finished. I'm happy.
Yeah, I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
On my character sheet, it says I've got an unarmed strike. So it says you can punch, kick, hit back, or use a similar forceful blow, and deal bludgeoning damage equal to +1 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
Is this a bonus action, or like what or is it an action?
No, it's an action.
It's basically what you can do if you have no weapons. Unless you're a monk where you don't have weapons.
Okay, cool. So then I'm going to go and attack. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick that torch that's in front of me, like up the stairs towards this goblin, and charge it with my battle axe and shield, and do a one-armed attack slash.
All right. As you approach, this goblin is basically standing there ready for you, and it's going to take its reaction to strike at you before you strike at him. So it's going to roll to hit. Yo, that was nearly a 20. It's a 2 plus 4, so that misses. As you come up to strike him, it goes in for a slash. You knock away its slash with your axe, easily deflecting the blow. And you come in. What would you like to do?
Roll to hit 14.
Total.
And then damage that I hit.
Is that 14 total?
No, to hit.
Oh no, yeah, 14 to hit. If it's 14, it's a miss.
Okay.
So as you come in to hit, it lifts its shield, and you just smack your axe up against its shield, not doing any damage. Him absorbing the blow. It was a hard hit, but it's still okay. Anything else?
No, that is my turn.
Cool. Okay, Adar.
Yes. Can you hear me? Sorry, I
Perfect.
just had to ask.
Yeah, we hear you.
I move a little bit forward and then fire firebolt at this first. Should I go for the first
Well,
or one of the back guys?
Doge is in the way, and the back guys are a little higher. They all got full cover basically. You won't be able to shoot past Doge.
Can I move past those?
You will be able to move past him. Yes.
Okay, can I move to just in front of this? I can myself, can I?
Yeah, you can. You should be able to move yourself. Yeah.
I wanna move over there. Oh no, it's snapping to all the wrong places.
Hold Alt. Hold Alt.
Oh, okay. Kind of there behind the stalagmites for this one, but I would like to. Where's the rotate button? Oh, there it is. Oh, come on.
You don't have to rotate. Just
And then I'd
describe
like
what
to-
you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, the unarmed or the non-bowed. No. Screw this. I'm aiming for this one.
All right.
5 bolts on that one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, 17 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, 7.
Yeah. Describe how you take out this goblin.
Are we fighting goblin lights? Because I'm pretty sure the last time we fought them, they weren't this tough. They were not this squishy.
Maybe you got rid of all the tough ones.
Okay. So,
younglings, we're fighting kids. Murdering a bunch of goblin children.
yeah. So knowing my thieves' tools has been working overtime, conjuring my magic through it, I use my smith tools. It's again my small hammer and some punches, and I just rub them together with the fierce anger that these goblins have brought us now, and then just expelling all of my magical energy straight into this goblin's chest.
And then
I just now imagine like, just you wait.
yeah. You just make. But yeah, you manage. You singe this goblin. Its skin and insides basically melting, and then again the smell of cooked flesh permeates the air in the cavern where you're standing. And yeah, anything else you'd like to do? You are in this goblin's range, so the nearest goblin you're in its engaged range, so you won't be able to leave without getting attack of opportunity.
No, I'm waiting.
Alright.
No, I do nothing.
Hell yeah. What do you do?
I would like to choppy chop.
Choppy chop. Alright. With this goblin in your face, and the anger building up in you, and your extreme hatred for goblin kind, I'm going to give you an advantage on your choppy chop.
Yeah, we're rolling 2 of them at the same time. Okay. I got good things advantage.
Yeah.
I got 11 plus 4, so 15.
And that hits. And roll damage.
The damage is 12.
You're rolling on our D&D Beyond app as well.
That's fine.
5 plus 2.
7. Alright, yeah, so you guys are killing these guys. Describe how you absolutely annihilate this goblin that was leaning up against in your face.
Okay, well, since he is slightly higher than me, I'm a very short person. I kind of chop to his knees with my great axe with both hands. And when he falls down, I just.
And make him shorter and shorter and shorter.
It's not fun. I'm not very fast as a dwarf. So after he falls down, I will do like a chop from above into the lying down goblin to finish him off.
Nice. And you're splattered full of goblin gore. Any
Master Skywalker, what are you doing?
what's going on? You still have movement.
Well, there's no more goblins there, so you killed them all. Maybe going deeper into the tunnel?
Alright, so you want to go higher up.
I want to climb up.
Alright, so move yourself. You got 25 feet, so you'll make it to the top, and 5 feet to the left. Or to the right.
Can I see what's around before I decide, or have I already decided?
It's up to you. What would you like to do? Okay, hang on. Let me show you what you can't. Okay, you won't necessarily be able to decide. Let me show you what happens. Give me 2 seconds to get my tools on the go. Yeah. All right. So as you come up around the bend to the behind, you just see a cavern stretching off. I don't know what you guys can see. Oh, you can see. And then in front of you, you see another cavernous area. And these goblins sitting in wait for you. And they're both going to take attack of opportunity as you come in. And they get advantage since it is a flanking maneuver. So they're both going to roll with advantage. So that's 11 plus 4, that's 15. Does that hit? No, that misses. Okay. That was 1. No, that's a 5. That misses. Okay, that's 1 goblin down. 7 plus 5. Yes, these goblins are rolling shit. 12. That misses. Last one. A 1. So the goblin just to the north of you, as it comes in for a stab, you kind of literally just duck down, and it stabs its opponent on the other side, just pricking its shoulder, dealing 1 point of piercing damage. And and yeah, but I think that ends your turn. All right.
So from the bottom, I just hear laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing.
No, you just hear this goblin shouting with joy in its battle frenzy, bloodshot eyes, and just this covered in gore dwarf going mental. And with that, actually, it is these goblins in the cavern's turn, and they are going to take another strike at you, and it's going to be with advantage again, since they are flanking you. So they're both going to hit. Okay, that's 16 plus 5. Let me just roll one more time. 18. Alright, so the goblin to the south manages to get off a strike at you with its blunt sword. And that's going to be a 5 plus 2. That's 7 points of damage to you, Halyaz. So as you come running in and you manage to dodge the initial attack, they reset themselves, and the one from the south goes in for a slash at you, with your guard being down, kind of distracted by the one from the north after it tried to poke you. You get a slash from behind across your back, and quite a deep cut running along your back. Alright, and then the goblin to the north. Yeah, 15 plus 4, that's 19, that hits. That's 11. And the goblin from the north also comes down with a slash, overhead chop. Okay, that's a 1 plus 2, that's 3. Comes down for the chop. But you're already watching him, so you manage to get your axe up, but it just deflects down and chopping a gash in your hands, and you take 3 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I already put 3 in.
Okay, well, sorry, just
Oh, wait. I got this.
yeah, there we go. You deal with that. Thanks. All right.
Just trying to make it easy for you.
And this goblin is holding a bow. It's going to reposition itself. Not seeing it, but it can't see a clear shot, so it's not going to take it. It's just waiting for. It's going to take a reaction. Yeah. All right. Next, Sassoon.
Okay. So I turn to Mayo, and probably some fallacies and childlike behavior, and then you have your javelins that I can see.
Yeah.
So I tap on one of your javelins, and then I'm going to move just to the other rock, just behind the big guy, and prepare an action to attack him if Mayor attacks.
And you're stealthing, hey?
Yes.
Roll stealth.
9.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, there's no more hiding it. The massive figure notices the wolf kind of sniffing around, and it hears you scamper across, seeing a shadow move across its view, and it gives a yell of warning in goblin tongue, basically telling the goblins around him, prepare yourselves, they're here.
Shit.
Yeah, so I can attack him from there.
Yeah, you'll be able to attack him.
Let's do this. First attack, second attack.
Alright, yeah?
The first attack is 18, the second attack is 23.
Yeah, they both hit.
24, yeah, sorry.
Roll damage.
Yes. Go.
4 plus 3 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5, it's 12.
Nice. Alright, so you come in. What movement are you doing as you come in?
So, coming in, I trip over a rock or something, and it sort of just spins out, and this big monstrosity just like turns around, and I sort of just like stand still thinking I can hide here, and then at the moment he starts just yelling, I just 2 quick jabs to the stomach.
Yeah, and they both connect. He's very surprised. You moved up with super amount of speed, and you jab him twice in the stomach. He's winded, and that ends your turn. All right. Maya, what are you doing at this point?
Right, so from behind the rock, take out my javelin, and I'm gonna attack that wolf that's near me. What was it?
Maybe the big guy. Maybe.
Is the big guy still alive?
Yeah,
I thought we just killed him. Oh, sorry. I thought he was dead.
No.
Never mind. Sorry. I thought that was the killing move.
Alright, yeah, you saw Sask run in and punch him. The guy's still standing.
Right. Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna go for the big guy.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna throw him with my javelin from a safe location.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of move to the right,
Okay.
to the north, to try and hit him.
Yeah, the wolf's there, so I'm just checking.
Would there be space between me and the stalagmite, or?
He can move through the stalagmite, but he's not going to be able to throw. You kind of, in the way there. You've run up to facing him like you hit basically in his line of sight.
Okay.
Right. Well,
You can
with
throw.
my
You
movement,
can try,
throw
but
and then
he's
run
got a
back.
higher. He's got a higher.
Could I run? Or run to the north and then throw, then run back with my movements?
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, you'd be able to do that. So you'd run around the corner.
Yeah.
And come here.
Right.
All right. So as you come there, though, the wolf, knowing that there was something up, immediately turns towards you and goes in for a strike.
Okay.
And it's going to roll to hit. Roll to bite. You're very lucky it's a 2. As it comes in, you knowing the wolf being there, you easily dodge out of its bite side, but now it is somewhat in your face. You can still go for the big guy, or you can go for the wolf.
All right.
Just remember also when the wolf is in your face now, so if you want to move away, you'll have to disengage, and that's an action to disengage.
So if it's if I already said I pulled out my javelin, is it too late to exchange it for another weapon?
No, you'll be able to change it different, yeah.
Alright, well, if the wolf's so close, I'm just going to take my 2-handed axe out and give it a chop.
Yeah, roll to hit.
19
Oh,
plus...
nice.
Which one do I take there?
Wherever your axe is, there should be a plus to hit.
Yeah, no, it's a double. Plus 4, so...
Yeah, that hits easily, and now roll damage.
That's the 6, eh?
No, just what does it say there for your battle axe? What does it say you need to roll?
8.
Yeah, D8. Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Is it you one-handing or two-handing?
2-handed.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
4.
Let me just double check. Let me quickly also see here.
Plus 2, 6.
Okay.
Yeah, plus
So
2,
roll
6.
8 plus 2.
It's actually a D10 if you're two-handing.
Is
Ah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll a
That's
D10.
that one.
This one, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus
3 plus 2 is 5.
5.
Alright, so you come in with a double hand strike, you chop down, the wolf also being prepared for you, just dodges out of the way, you get a small little gash along its shoulder, it's bleeding a little bit, but it's still looking very strong and angry, it snarls at you, just foam, it's like quite old, full of scars, grey pelt, and that ends your turn, hey?
Yeah.
Alright. okay, at this point, the goblin in front of you, Doge, goes in for another strike with its scimitar, with its blade. Okay, that's 15.
What a roll.
Yeah, what a roll. That's 15 plus 4, that's 19, so that hits. Then I'm going to roll a d6 for damage. 4 plus 2, it does 6 points of damage. So as it comes in, it slashes at you. You try and block, but you just miss, and it gashes your arm, quite a deep cut in your arm, and you're bleeding quite a bit. Yeah. And then the two goblins at the back, the one comes out from behind the pillar. It aims a shot at Adar. It's going to roll to hit. 16 plus 4, that's 20. That hits. And then I just want to double check the...
Barely.
Barely. I just want to quickly check the damage there.
Just hits.
D6 as well. So, D6. 3 plus 2, that's 5 points of damage. It comes around the corner, shoots off an arrow at you, Adar, doing 6 points of damage. It gashes into, it smacks into your leg, and you've got an arrow sticking out of it at the moment. And it kind of dashes back behind the stalagmite again. The other goblin comes out, seeing that it doesn't have a clear shot at you, Doge. It also aims a shot at Adar, this new foe that's entered the room, and that's a 6 plus 4, that's 10. So I think that misses.
No, 14.
Yeah, it misses. So it aims another shot at you. With its quick movement dashing out, it misses, and it quickly dashes back in behind where it was hiding. And where you're standing now, let me just quickly reveal some area, so we can see more of what's happening around here. Actually, I might as well just reveal this entire area.
Did that goblin do 6 points of damage?
Yeah. No, hang on. Let me. I've added your damage already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I was just wondering. I thought you said 5.
Yeah, no, it's 6. Yeah. Or did I say 5? I can't remember. I'm sure it was 6.
It rolled a 5, I think. It rolled a 5.
Alright. No, I think it rolled a
But
4. And then, yeah, I think it was a 4 and then...
Oh, is it? Yeah, no, it's fine, no.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Alright, sweet. So, this is kind of what you guys see at the moment. Let me just get the... Alright. And, let me just draw this line in here. So... And then, yeah, I think that it's those goblins' turns. And then the goblins where you guys are, the massive goblinoid hairy creature facing you, Sassoon, goes in. I just need to check its stats, yeah.
At least we know that there's no third pool.
Doesn't out now, but we know.
Now we know.
Alright, so it comes in with a massive Morningstar weapon, and it's going to come in for a swipe at you after you punched him in the gut. 14 plus 4, that's 18. And it is... Yeah. Alright, so that hits you. And it's going to be 2d8s. Okay, that's 2. That's 5 plus 2, 7 points of damage. So as it comes in for a strike, let's see here. You're on full health, right? 9. Originally. Alright, so it smacks you also as you come in for the hit, hits you in the gut, and you take massive amount of damage. Your stomach muscles cramping from that hit. Your insides feel like they've turned to mush, and you actually cough up a bit of blood, and yeah, and with that it's engaged you, and it also shouts out to its goblinoid friends in goblin language, and you don't understand what it says, but you immediately see the goblins moving around to flank, and they are going to come in for a strike, and they also roll with advantage.
I'm having a weird sense of deja vu. I don't know why.
Would they get flanking if I have the rocks to protect me from them?
Well, you're not exactly quite in between them.
Okay, that was sort of the plan, but okay.
Okay, no, if that was the plan,
Yeah,
then
but-
no, fair enough. If that was in your mind, then let me just quickly shift them in. They're not going to be able to hit you then. Yeah, they won't be able to get to you, since the massive creature is kind of blocking their way. Alright, let's just do that. Alright. The one is going to, however, turn towards you. The wolf is also a bit in the way there. I just want to see, there's so much stats on my screen. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get to you either, Maya, just yet. But they are preparing. The one at the back, this one over here, taking out his bow and aiming it at you, but not releasing just yet because of your size. You're literally at the wolf's head. It doesn't have a clear shot at you, so it's not going to try just yet. All right, and they're just going to take reactions basically. Ilishat.
I'm moving up the stairs, so like next to the water, yeah.
All right. How far would you like to go?
To the entrance, to where the two pools are.
All right, so as far as you can.
Yeah.
So hang on, let me measure here. You got 20 there, and then you got another 10. So you'll be able to make it just behind Doge.
Yes, exactly. Can I? There's like one goblin left, isn't there?
No, there's 2 there.
Two. Okay, perfect. In that case, can I shoot one?
No, you're not. You don't have any line of sight. You're kind of lower than everyone. You're looking into Doge's bum, basically,
Okay.
and he's kind of standing here in the way a little bit.
All right.
You can dash if you want, but yeah.
No, that's fine. In that case, I just prepare a reaction.
Okay. All right. What reaction are you preparing?
Well, if Dodge moves and somebody shoots at me, I can react to that.
All right. So you're going to take a dodge action then.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So you're going to take a dodge action. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Then end your turn. Kalta.
Okay, so I would like to much hearing the laughter followed by grunts and moans from the corridor up here. Wait. I'd like to go from here almost pretty much to there, and then from there up there-ish.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm going to show you so you know. And then I want to cast Magic Missile. I want to hit the top one, the north one with 2 bolt. Which one is already damaged?
You're not sure, but just glancing around, the one, yeah, you can't really tell.
See some blood or something on one of them.
They look healthy. They look strong. They look ready. You don't see any damage.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck the top one with 2 bolts and the bottom one with 1 bolt of my magic missile.
All right. You roll damage, right?
Yeah.
And you roll damage for each. I can't remember.
I pretty much roll a d4 plus 1 for each bolt.
All right. Okay, go for it.
So
The first
top
2.
one's gonna be 4 plus 4, so it's 8 damage for the top one.
All right.
The north one, and the bottom one is going to be 4 as well. So it's 8 damage for the top one, 4 damage for the bottom one.
All right. Describe how you kill the north one.
Coming up, seeing the blood on Halya's back, and kind of thinking back to the time when we fought the skeleton in the graveyard. He both been very nearly dead. just kind of go into a weird, semi-chaotic, neutral, chaotic spike of energy and just start throwing, not really thinking too much, just throwing a bunch of missiles. And with the force damage that hits the top one, basically just blows chunks out of its body. And the second one just looks like it's in pain.
Yeah, the second one you managed to get a direct hit, and yeah, it looks like it's doing really badly. It's bleeding quite profusely from that solid hit in its chest. Alright, and that ends your turn. Doge.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm attacking the guy in front of me. One-handed attack again with axe.
Right, roll to hit.
18.
That hits. Roll damage.
Damage 8. 5 plus 3.
Nice. Okay, describe how you chop this goblin to pieces.
So after the first failed attack and the spike against his shield, I shouted, "Oh!" and then I just basically cut with the uppercut, one-handed axe, and slice it out.
Nice.
KO.
Yeah, and that goblin is down for the count. Alright.
And then I can move, right?
Yeah, you got movement still, yeah.
Okay, then what I want to do is move past Adar to over here.
Alright, yeah, that's easily done.
And ready my action again to attack. So
Alright.
ends my turn.
Okay, cool. Adar.
Yes, I would like to. None of these two goblins have been hit, right?
No. Well, you can't tell. You can't see any damage on them. You can't tell if they hit or not.
Okay, I would like to just move out of cover.
Yeah.
Do I have a straight line on?
You'll have.
Do I have a straight line on this goblin?
You'll have to move out of cover to get a line on him.
On this one.
No, he's hidden. Yeah, it looks like it now, but he is actually hidden behind this corner. So you'll have to come
Okay,
out.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I would like to move to somewhere over here, so I have a line of sight on.
You can move here without engaging if you want, and you'll be able to move back.
No, as far as possible around the corner because I cannot take another
All right.
hit.
Okay, so
So I move like where's the like say 5 feet so I can have a clean shot and
Alright.
then just out and like to over there. Okay.
all right.
So I use firebolt on this poor goblin.
Yeah, roll to hit.
3 plus 5 is 8.
Yeah, that misses. So as you try and generate this energy and you let it off, it just hits the stalagmite next to the goblin, and it actually shatters it, crumbling it down to pieces. And the stalagmite is now gone. It's out of the way. So let me draw a little shape here.
It doesn't. It's not covered. It's not covered anymore.
It doesn't exist anymore. You've absolutely.
Okay, then I move. Then I move to behind the big bad dragon that protected me yesterday.
All right, go for it.
The injured dragon, by the way, you know?
Yeah, well, I have to stay alive or everybody will stay injured.
No, fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
All right, so that ends your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, so there's one goblin still alive next to me.
Yeah.
I'd like to chop it with the axe.
All right.
It's away.
Roll damage. One double. Hey.
I'm rolling on my D&D Beyond.
All right. A 1.
91.
All right. So as you go in for the chop, the goblin dodges in such a way that you miss, and you swing around, and you actually gash Kelter across the arm. And Kelter, you take you being so close, so you take 1 point of slashing damage.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, before we go on, I'd
Yep.
like to do a bonus action to try and regain hit points.
All right.
You can roll 1d10 plus your fighter level, which I think is just 1.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Play some. 2! I guess I pull 3 hit points back.
All right. We'll add the 3. You add it on your side.
Yo.
Rolls are not going good.
Yeah, I know.
This is,
Everybody's rolling. Even the goblins are rolling.
Magic missile, no rolling.
Yeah, the magic missile's pretty sweet. All right, nice. And anything else you'd like to do?
I can't really move back because there's a fragile elf hiding behind me. I'll stay there.
Stinky one.
And I use the bonus actions. I can't prepare for anything or something like that, so I'll just wait and see what happens.
All right. Well, the goblin in front of you, after that slash forward, that just wild two-handed slash with your axe diagonal, seeing your vulnerability with your back kind of turns towards him, goes in for a slash with his bow, with his sword. That's 15 plus 4. That's 19. That hits. That's a d6. Oh well, that's a 6 plus 2. That's 8. So yeah. So as it comes in with a slash, taking that opportunity with your back turned, another deep slash across your back, Halia, and you are bleeding profusely. It kind of poked into your ribs. Your lung is cut. It was a very deep cut into your back and into your ribs, along your. Yeah. The other goblins kind of standing there. This one not being able to get a shot in. Also again comes running up, seeing the opportunity with what's happening here, and it's also going to take a hit. Not being able to flank you, it's not going to have advantage at this point since you are in the gap there. That's a 13 plus 4. That's 17. I think that hits. Yep. Yeah, that's 4. So with that, the goblin not having much work left to do to take you down, comes in and slashes you, or basically stabs you in the back as you're standing there, and yeah, you're down and out. All right, I'll let you. Sorry, Halia. I'll let you. It's gonna probably happen a few times when it comes to goblins. You don't think clearly when it comes to fighting goblins. All right. And this goblin comes running here. Okay, that ends.
Oh shit! There's another one.
Yeah, that.
Oh shit.
There's a spawner in there.
Do you think there's just like a queen goblin just pumping them out?
All right, Sassoon.
Shit. We can skip me and then just skip this entire room. Okay. So, with my plan completely failing and getting hit with more damage than I should be able to take in the stomach, my heartbeat starts racing, my hair stands on end, and my eyes just sort of whiten as I take the disengage action, scream, get the rest of the army, and try and slide down, and then get around to where the rest are as far as I can.
All right, just roll. Now you'll roll a dexterity. acrobatics, just to see if you get down without damage.
20.
Yeah, you quickly get down. Where you're running off to, so you're getting this easy 10 feet. You get down there very quick. So 30 will get you to the entrance here,
Yes,
and then you got another 30.
Yes.
So you want to go around.
Yeah, I wanna get the rest of the party.
You're gonna go here. Okay, so you'll get to about by the bridge.
Okay.
All right, so you get to there. And what are you yelling?
As I see Ados, it's like, there's a big one.
All right.
And then I'm just sort of just like holding my stomach that has like a morning star holes in it. Yeah, through the red shirt, it basically just looks like a darker red marks, but
like it's wet.
Yes.
All right. Maya, what would you like to do?
Wow. Yeah. Good question. Well, yeah, seeing such cowardly run away, I feel like that is
Fight
quite...
from another angle.
Right, so at the moment only the wolf can get me, right?
Yeah, you can.
So
You can.
well.
Yeah, you're quite well secluded between these two stalagmites.
They might be able to get around. Like it's going to be one turn, and then you're surrounded and taking. Then they get advantage on you as well, since then you're not going to be able to escape. Then
So I think I'll do the same thing and get the hell out of there.
All right, disengage. All right, roll a acrobatics, dexterity acrobatics.
Acrobatics +1, dexterity +1.
oh, also 20.
Nice. Okay, so you motor down there, and with that, hang on, let me just measure here again. Okay, so it's about 8. So you can get to about here.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So yeah, you manage to disengage. You kick the wolf as you go, not doing any damage, but just distracting it enough for you to turn and run. And you manage to make your way down. You jump down there, and you just slide down there as quick as you can, and then you get out. And you're following Sus. Not close on his heels,
I'm down
but
there, though, I think I'll wait there and prepare myself with a throwing axe in case anything else comes down there.
all right. You've taken an action, so you can't take a reaction.
Okay,
So yeah.
that's fine.
A prepared action. A reaction you would still have, but they would have to do something for you to react to, like exit your field, or if you have any reaction stuff.
I see. All right. Cool.
Okay. So now, seeing you coming around the corner, thanks for removing the stalagmite, but seeing you coming around the corner, it drops its bow, pulls out a short sword, and goes in for the attack with this scary looking human coming towards him. That's 17 plus 4, that's 21.
Sorry, did you go last round?
I did not. I think that's my turn now. But
No, not yet. No, not yet.
Okay.
That's Maya first, and then the goblins, and then it's...
I'm just talking, did you go since I last went?
Yeah, I've got a mark down
Okay.
for it's her turn now after that.
Okay, no, I can't remember what you did after I got completely smacked there.
Alright, so that's a 2 plus 2, so that's 4 points of damage, slashing damage. So as the stalagmite next to this goblin explodes, it pulls out its sword automatically, seeing Doge standing there, goes in for the slashes him, cuts quite a deep gash in your chest, and you're bleeding quite a lot. Just cutting major veins and not necessarily arteries, but you're bleeding quite a bit from your chest. This goblin is gonna looking out, seeing its friends kind of go down. It's gonna take the cowardly route and try and exit the room. Yeah, it's gonna make it all the way. Yeah. All right. and then let me just do this.
Did he get close enough for attack of opportunity, or was
No, it was from here. It didn't go near any of the players. Went from here down through here.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. And let me just quickly do this.
I also completely forgot, but we also haven't seen the elf or the dwarf.
Screw you guys!
No, not not you guys. The employers.
Yeah.
All right. Also, let me just quickly measure here. All right, yeah. And at this point, the wolf is going to exit. Seeing Doge is going to start heading towards him. And yeah. It's not going to engage just yet. It's just watching what's happening. Watching what this goblin's doing. Waiting for instruction. Alright, that ends its turn. Ilshat, now it's you.
So in front of me there's a goblin.
No, there's no goblin. The only
Just the
goblin
wolf.
is over here. Sorry, there is a goblin, but it's 16 feet away over there, yeah.
Okay. So I can shoot him?
Yeah, you can. You'll run up the stairs though. You'll have to run up just,
Okay, just
to
a
the
bit.
landing there, yeah.
Oh,
Or even
alright.
just slightly behind it. So like just 5 feet.
Okay.
Just
Just
maybe not block the entrance way. So maybe if you went all the way in.
Yeah, just next to the pools. Oh yeah.
Yeah, alright, yeah. That's fine. Alright, do you want to shoot, eh? Shoot
Yes.
your bow. Right, roll to hit.
19
That
plus
hits.
4 is 23.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Please. 4 plus 2, 6 damage.
Nice.
Is it a D8?
Alright.
No,
You-
I'm talking about the dice.
Yes, it's a D.
So you shoot off your bow. It hits him in the neck, literally over here, driving deep down. You firstly see a splatter of blood, and then it stops immediately. The goblin looking shocked with this massive close-ranged hit. It's still standing,
Yeah, we
but
lost it.
no, sorry, still standing, but looking really shaky on its feet. Anything else you'd like to do?
So that's the kill. It's killed or not killed yet?
It is not killed yet. It's
Okay.
it's basically on its last legs. You can see it kind of.
So,
We'll look for it just now.
Can I then dodge? Can I dodge?
No, you can't take another action.
Yeah. Okay. So I could just.
You can move though, yeah.
No, I'm not moving because I need to keep the entrance clear.
All right. Okay.
So that's it. Yeah.
All right, Kelta.
Okay, so seeing Alia go down, I go into an unbridled rage.
Yeah.
As much as my tiny little stinky elven body can go. And I cast another magic missile.
All right. With that,
Um,
with your rage and seeing your long life part, not necessarily long life friend, go down, I'm going to give you inspiration, and with that inspiration, I'll allow you to let off another 2 magic missiles.
okay, then I'll. Oh, yes.
I still have inspiration.
Display in
Could have
TV.
sneaked.
Otherwise, we die. So, the bottom one is already hit once, yes?
Yeah. You can tell he's on his last legs. He's quite shaky. He's not standing up straight, and yeah, it's not looking good.
Okay. So, I'm going to hit the bottom one with 1 magic missile.
All right.
It does 3 damage.
3.
Yes.
All right. You shoot it off. I'm just going to describe it quickly. You hit it right in the head. It's not moving much, and its head just explodes into pieces. All right. Next.
Okay, then the top one, I'm going to hit with 2 2, and that is that's 2 damage and 4 damage, so it's 6 damage.
All right. It hits, and you see it explodes into its chest, and you see chunks being blown out. You see its ribs sticking out. It's bleeding profusely, and it's still managing to stand though. But it's not looking good for it.
Yeah, and then the furthest one, because I already said I'm going to throw it there, so I think they all fly out at the same time. So the last one is it's 2 plus. It's 4 damage for the last one.
Nice. Yeah, and the furthest one, you manage to hit it also again square in the chest. Massive chunks of flesh being blasted out, and this one looking a bit better, but also giving a massive scream of pain as its flesh gets blasted out of its chest. Yeah, anything else you'd like to do?
No. I can't try and pull out it down the stairs.
No, it's going to take an action, yeah.
I'm just going to stay right there and stand and deliver.
Alright, okay, cool. That ends your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Doge. Doge, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Okay, so that's a 19 to hit.
Nice. Alright, that hits. Now roll damage.
7.
Alright,
4
yeah.
plus 3.
Describe how you absolutely annihilate this poor goblin that has an arrow stuck in its neck.
Well, firstly, I'm gonna pull the arrow out of it.
Thank you.
And then he had scream. Then I'll take my axe and then just decapitate it.
Alright, you pull the arrow out, he's and its head, as you chop it, this last bit of air coming from its lungs as its head goes flying, you just hear this gurgle and blood just spurts out, and that final scream. And you
Somebody's busy colouring the rocks to make it even look more like this match the colour now.
Behind the dragon.
Then I'm going to move over here and can I see what is in this black region?
yeah, let me reveal. Alright, so you see,
The way to the bridge.
yeah, the bridge is down though, but you see where like a passageway that would lead towards the bridge. Your torch is still kind of burning where you've kicked it up onto the landing over here.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
So I should actually pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Alright,
and
sweet.
then just move back and that ends my turn.
Alright, okay, go for it. Alright, anything else you'd like to do?
No, that ends my turn.
Alright. Ada, your turn.
Yes, I would like to move just to the just to up the steps
Alright.
over there, and then fire a firebolt at this menacing-looking wolf coming around the corner.
Alright, roll to hit.
Uh, 13 plus 5, 18.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
4.
Alright. You shoot off this firebolt. It smacks the wolf in the face. Its face blackens, its hair singes, but it's still standing there snarling, looking angry. and it's coming. Seeing you throwing its bolt, its attention focuses on you, Adar. And yeah.
Okay, I'll move away. Run away.
All right, run away. Okay, you can run away.
Just, can Sus still move past me if I stand somewhere over here?
Yeah, you'll be able to move past you. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm heading back into the heat of battle now.
Alright, so that ends your turn.
No, I don't know. That ends my turn.
Alright, okay, Halia, roll a saving throw.
20. Get above 10.
15.
15.
Yes.
Nice, mark a save.
Oh,
Alright. Now, after the absolute devastation that Halia and Kalta, with your magic that you wrought on these goblins, they turn tail and dash off, running away.
Kelter isn't
Giving-
close enough there, no.
Giving a scream of fright and fear.
I see further than just one chance.
Yeah. Let me reveal there for you quickly. I'll tell you now what happens. All right. So this goblin also at the same time moves off, and then in common tongue, you hear a goblin say in quite the usual goblin voice. I'll tell you now what he says. He says, "Truce, truce, you little wizard, or the human gets it." Yeah, you can kind of let me move you in at this point. So with that, you kind of poke your head around the corner, and let me quickly reveal here. Oh damn! I thought I had him here. Okay, I need to add I'll just pretend he's there. I'm going to tell you now what happens. All right. So there's a landing up here, and with this goblin marked with blue over here, you see a human, very disheveled, but yeah, there we go, blood all over his face. He's kind of holding the human on the edge of this quite a high escarpment.
Beautifully drawn.
Yeah, very nicely drawn.
There's an artist in the making here. Like,
yeah, so it's a good 30 feet escarpment here, climbing up like that, and it's holding. He says, "Truce, or the human gets it." Standing at the top there. Anything you want to say to that Kalta at this point?
Can I see if it's our human or if it's just a random human?
You can easily tell with the black hair, but it's all disheveled, and the bruised. His face is very bruised, but you make out it's there is a fire burning here, and with the light you can see that it's Narth, the person who had hired you to take the wagon to Fandlin.
Okay,
I'm not close enough to hear it. It's pretty
No,
far.
you
I
were pretty far.
told them that I have no quarrel with them right now, but I cannot speak for my friends. So if they want to leave, they need to leave right now. If my friends find them, I'm going to kill them.
Then he says, alright, he says, "If you try and kill us, we'll kill the human, but perhaps we can make a deal."
This isn't a time for bargaining. There's 6 of us, 7 of us, and there's 3 of you, and half of you are already killed.
Yeah,
So
you
give
may
me a
kill
chance
us,
to
but
get away.
you may kill us, but if you try and come any closer, the human gets it.
Oh, then once again, I would advise you to leave before my friends get here, because for now I'm kind of preoccupied.
Alright, and it's at this point where he's like, "Fine," and he throws Narth down the escarpment, and Narth is going to take 1d6 bludgeoning
Can I
damage.
go for a reaction, like as he throws an after the ensconcement?
Yeah, to try and save him.
Try and throw a fireball.
Oh, to try and throw the goblin with a fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can.
Damage out of the way, so.
Throw. North takes damage either way. You could have tried to save him, but go for the goblin rather. That's fine. Roll damage. Roll to hit.
I roll a 3 plus 5, so it's an 8.
3 plus 5. Okay. Yeah. So you smack this goblin with your firebolt, but it's quite well armored. It burns up a little bit. Its armor kind of melding into its flesh, but it's still standing strong. And North falling down, breaking his leg and neck, and he's down. Let me put North here. And he's unconscious, basically in pieces.
Is he stable?
No, he's not stable. No, but he will be rolling. He will be rolling saving throws. Okay, so that ends that encounter there. All right, and now we're moving on. Okay. Next is Sassoon.
How far can I get to the wolf?
All right, let's quickly do a measure. How do you do that?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
With that click, that.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Yeah, I can't do that. Keaton, how do you split the
distance like that? Yeah.
You gotta
Fine, keep your secret.
Left mouse
Left mouse.
and hold it in,
Yeah.
and then you just click once, then drag to where you want it. Then you just click once with your right mouse.
Ah.
Nice. So with 20 feet of my movement, I can get to in front of the wolf.
Yeah, you'll be able to make it
No.
with 30 feet. You'll not to in front. Hang on. Okay, just yeah. No, wait, guys, wait. I can't see what's going on here. It'll take you 30 feet. Will put you. I can't fucking see.
Okay.
And it'll put you next to just in front of Ilshat.
Okay. Rather than do that, I'll just try and get around the corner, just like opposite Doge on the map.
All right, yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, and you do have things you can throw, hey? So
Yes, I have a dart.
yeah.
Doesn't do a lot, but here's to praying.
Okay. Roll to hit then.
Okay. Yes, that's what I would want to be. Oh, 19 plus
Yeah, that hits.
4, I think. Okay, and then it's just a D4 plus my dexterity. 4.
Okay. Well, describe how you take this wolf out with your
Really?
dart. Yeah, no,
Really?
it was pretty finished after.
So with that aim, I take out the dart. Looks like a tiny steel javelin, and as I throw it, I pierce right through the eye, trying to hit the brain, and it sort of just barks, stands for a while, and then just falls over.
All right, and that's the end of the wolf.
I'm so disappointed. I wanted to do my animal handling on the wolf.
You know, you could have told me as I was running there. It's
Don't
like,
kill it.
Not my puppy. That's my wolf.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't have any movement left.
No.
I don't
Taking
have
the
key
action.
yet.
No,
No,
okay.
so I'm out of options.
All right.
Cats and dogs, hey?
yeah. The age-old
Technically,
battle.
a wolf is still a cat.
A dog.
Dog.
No, it's not a cat. It's a canine, and then you
Yeah,
feline.
yes, you are right. You are right.
Yeah.
Cat and dog.
Yeah, no.
All right. Now it's Maya.
Explains all the rain.
Alright, well then, I'm gonna try to go up into that cave or into that passage to the left-hand side.
There.
Yeah.
Where you saw all the monsters.
Yeah. Well, first cave. I've been up and down everywhere. As far as I can get.
So you'll make it just inside here. All right, and you can take a dash action if you want. And you can go another 25 feet.
I'll go not quite 25, but just before so right at the entrance for the
There.
little passage. Yeah.
All right, sweet. And as you come up, you see Kelta standing over the body of Halya, bleeding profusely from her back. Massive deep gashes there, and
and then I'll ask what's happening, and then I'll just get caught up on quickly the situation.
Yeah.
That's okay.
yeah. That ends your turn. All right.
I'll also tell you that they threw the merchant off the wall before I could do anything.
No, sure. You didn't want to hear anything. You were just like, we don't care about your demands. Fucking throw him.
I tried my very best, but it just straight up wanted to kill him, and I tried to talk like no, and then at the end of the day, they just said, screw this, we're gonna throw him off into your wall.
Perception.
Yeah.
You weren't there, okay? You weren't, no.
All right. Okay. Ilishat.
Can I just ask, what is at the back of that pool cave? Is it?
Well, there, at the moment, there's nothing. These were the pools, so there was 2 pools here, and they had actually, when you look at it, they knocked that wall out, and that was the first flush, and then they had knocked this wall out, and that was the second flush. So now there's just a stream kind of exiting here at the moment, running down.
Sorry, if I saw I was next to Doge, I would have also told him just there's a big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end, there's like there's no second chamber afterwards.
Hang on, let me just reveal a bit more here because you are all in there.
So it does not continue. Or
It does. You see stairs up ahead, yeah.
So and moving a little bit further.
You'll be able to kind of move here at the moment, so you can, if you want, go into like along here because the stream is kind of. Let me quickly draw the stream. Just draw the stream. Kind of running like this now.
Okay.
Alright, so it's kind of clear here at the moment.
Can I move towards the stairs just a little bit, but still far away, just to see what's going on there?
So like over here then, hey?
Yeah.
Alright, now you make it there.
Yeah.
Alright, and then with your...
Should I roll perception?
I think you're actually you're blind. You can't see in the dark, I think.
Oh yeah, no, I can't see, so there's no point really.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dragonborns don't have dark vision.
No.
No,
Okay.
Oh, I don't think they have.
no, I don't have dark
It doesn't say there. I'm sure it would have, yeah.
No.
Alright, so anything else you'd like to do?
No, there's not really a point venturing in the dark. I could blow my draconic fire in there, but...
It's 15 feet, so you'll have to get closer if you want to.
Okay. Alright, so let me do that. Just
Alright, so you want to get closer.
not at the entrance, but still like a little bit back. So at the just after the pools.
Like there.
How much movement does she still have after this?
Yeah, let me quickly measure.
'Cause,
From here.
I might need a bit, but I have.
Yeah, no, it was fine. I mean, it was 20. It was 18 there,
Okay.
and yeah, that's
Alright,
that's 30
I
feet
do
there.
my draconic breath, which is 15 feet.
Do you have to roll to hit?
Saving throws, I think.
Confire causing 2d fire damage.
Hang on, let me just quickly check your
quickly check.
sheet.
So it's breath out 15 minutes. Cone. DC 11 dex save for half damage to all caught in the area. So you're gonna roll 2d6, and if they succeed on their saving throws,
Alright,
they're
dex.
gonna half the damage.
Alright, so 15 feet cone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna roll roll dexterity saving. Give me 2 seconds there. Get to the stats. Alright, let me just show you what you see in 15 feet with that breath so you know what's going on.
Flash of the light.
Yeah, and you blast. Oh, fuck, hang on.
Thank you for those arrows.
Okay, hang on. And with that flash of light, you see two creatures standing there. Okay, let me roll dexterity saving quickly before you roll there. 1, 2.
Do you have a D6?
Yes.
I'm going to borrow that one.
3.
Yeah, I have a lot. No, no,
All
we
right.
actually use them.
Oh, I've already borrowed.
What is the dexterity saving throw?
11.
All right. Okay, so roll your 2 damage.
1 and 5.
So that's 6. All right. So, excuse me. I can see fuck. All right. So, the one standing right in front of you, you see, takes the brunt of the force, burning him, singeing a lot of his hairs that's not covered in armor, and blackening its face. But it still stands looking angry, and now it's snarling. You could kind of see it was kind of hiding in wait, like ready for somebody to come in. But with that blast, it was taken by surprise, and it didn't see it coming. And then the one on the other side only takes partial damage. It's kind of still being against the wall, and it only getting this edge of your draconic breath. But surprisingly, you managed to do a bit of damage to the people. And as your fire fades, no, hide. It darkens the area again.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? I think that ends your turn. You can't move or do anything else.
I can't move
3
anymore?
feet of
No.
movement?
No, because you gone. Yeah, that was 30 feet all the way there.
Oh, I thought I had 13 feet.
Yeah, 30. Yeah. So it was. You were over here. You made it there, and then you made it here,
Oh,
which is just about 30.
sorry, yeah.
All right. End your turn. Kelter.
Got 2 feet.
Yay. So,
You don't make deals with green-skinned bastards.
exactly. At that moment, Halia jumped up and gave me a high five.
She's like on her back. She's like.
Yeah, no, make it safe.
Yeah, it's like you get to save all.
Yeah.
And what have the goblins pretty much done in the meanwhile? Have they pretty much just throw the person down to die, and now they're just laughing?
Yeah, and with that throw, that leader that was standing up there is like, get him! You hear him shout.
Okay, so which one's the goblin that is really nearly dead?
That's the one that was behind. He was kind of staggering. He couldn't make it up quite far. He was staggering over there. That one there.
Okay, so it's the one on the stairs now.
Yeah.
Okay, can I see all 3 of them?
Yeah, where you're standing now, you do see all 3. Yeah. No, he doesn't have any more
I'd like
spells left,
to
I think.
throw the...
Or does he?
I'm guessing they can't jump down that without really taking damage.
Yeah, they can't jump down without taking damage, yeah.
Yeah, I want to throw the middle guy with the fireball.
Alright, roll to hit. This guy here, hey?
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's 11. It's 6 plus 5.
Yeah, that misses. So you chuck a firebolt at this goblin, completely goes wide, and you miss. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know, just flip the bird or something.
Okay.
Fuck
you. Okay.
It's pretty much where I'm right now.
Alright, that's fine. That
I've barely hit a single thing that was not a magic missile.
yeah. Fair, that's true.
On saving throws. No, I don't think it's you yet.
Yeah, it's not. I'll let you know. It's nearly you. Doge.
Okay, so soon you say there's a big one.
Yes.
Should we lay traps or do you have any ideas on what to do?
The Dragonborn has oil barrels.
Yeah, which I forgot.
Again.
Again. Carrying them.
So if you can get
Okay, so I'm going to go to the trap 3 feet.
Alright.
And say
So you can.
lay traps, apparently there is more ahead.
Alright.
and you can see.
And then
Well, no. He's carrying a torch. So,
Okay.
so as you come up close to her, where are you going close and then moving away, or what are you doing?
No, I'm sitting here,
All right.
and then I'm over here, so I should be able to talk to her.
Yeah.
Say, we should set traps. There are apparently more ahead, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my torch. I'm going to put my shield away, and then get out a javelin and stand ready for in case I see anybody coming up this area.
All right. Okay. And the torchlight kind of goes into the cavern area, just slightly revealing. It doesn't go. I think it's only 20 feet of. I think it's only 20 feet with torchlight, and then another 10. It's dim light, so it's about 30 feet. 30 feet of that you can see. Yeah. So you'll just make out these. This person over here. Yeah. Alright. That ends your turn. Adar.
I move until, let's say, just shy of Dodge, but having a clear line of cave of that like stairs,
Alright.
and then I prepare a firebolt.
Alright.
Can, I don't think there's any way I can move so I can see if there's anyone coming out, is there?
No, well, when you stand there with your dark vision, you'll be able to see into the cave, and you will see the big baddie.
Can I stand there?
Yeah.
Where my arrow is now?
Yeah, you can stand there,
Well,
yeah.
then I will fire firebolt as well.
Alright. Who are you aiming for? The big baddie, hey?
The big dude.
Alright, roll to hit.
Come on. Oh! That's 20 plus 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Relax, okay.
I'll take a picture. I'll
No.
WhatsApp you a picture.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
WhatsApp you a picture.
Okay.
Do it for the grab.
All right.
What's
What?
it-
Yeah. WhatsApp it. I'll show everybody.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point my dice to it so it knows how it looks.
Do I send it to you or just on the group?
No, just send it.
on the group.
Yeah.
Just send it to Toto.
Yeah, I'm displaying it on the screen.
We're waiting.
Ah.
All right, there it's on the group. Hang on to me. You sent it to both. All right.
You can even see the time there. You can even see the time. Oh.
Internet is being wonderful. Either on your side or this
No,
side.
I think it's WhatsApp.
Lovely.
This is WhatsApp. All right, well, roll damage so long. Double damage.
I'm gonna take a video of this while I'm clicking. Maybe it's not as easy to use a
Somebody was waiting.
camera while you have to click something.
But whilst you guys are standing there and Ada, as you're busy building up your power to strike, you hear this this shout from this monster after being struck by Ilshat's dragon breath. You hear him shout, Who dares defy Clark? Clark will build a throne from your bones, you puny ones. And this deep rumbling voice echoing through the cave. Even Sus, you able to hear it all the way to.
What's pretty cool about D&D Beyond is it automatically sees that you've rolled a d20 and then doubles the attack for you.
Oh, awesome.
So he only had to click it once and then it'll do it automatically.
Okay, so what did you get?
9 plus 5, so 14.
14.
Nice. Okay, describe how this absolute monster of a firebolt annihilates this big baddie standing in front of you.
I'm sorry, I'm killing your big baddies.
Yeah, I was expecting more.
Thank you.
Well, we've already got one guy down, and we're on very low health.
Yes, all of us don't
Where-
look so well anymore.
No.
We're like 2 bad wolves away from being dead again, so I don't know. Okay, so I take out my smith tools yet again. Still primed in my hands from the last time I used them. Still sort of, scorched somewhat of the previous energy. I start hitting, what do I say? Hitting the punch, warming it up, focusing some big energy in it, seeing this monster of a guy trying to come downstairs.
Big
and
dick
I just
energy.
hit him with it. Say again?
Big dick energy.
Big firebolt energy. Even bigger.
Yeah, and it smacks into this giant goblinoid, hairy goblinoid, and it basically melts its flesh from its bones, its eyelids disappearing, and its lips rolling up over its teeth. And it falls back with the amount of force from that blast, and it's down. And you just hear the other goblins, like, there's just this quiet afterwards, and the other goblins, you're just like, and then you just hear these screeches of fear, this echoing throughout the cave. Anything, I think that ends your turn. That was 30 feet plus, or not 30.
Yeah, that's my movement
Yeah.
and my action, yeah.
Alright. Halya, save.
And,
Yeah?
I'll accept that my hammer broke. That is even fine.
No.
Energy.
No, your hammer doesn't break. It's actually, it looks, if it could smile, your hammer would be smiling right now. You just hit it so perfectly. You just, like, everything you did was just so perfect. The stars were aligned. The goblin was in, or this big creature was in the perfect spot, and you just managed to let off the perfect firebolt. Halya, you need to make a saving throw.
Okay. For some reason I'm rolling with 2. Wait, just my app being weird. I think I selected 2 by accident. 16.
16. Nice.
Yes.
How would a two-sided dice
It's not
look?
like-
Is it just a coin?
You can see it.
Yeah, it's like a,
Is there a coin on the app?
Yeah, there's
No, you just
well,
said it
well,
both.
not a coin. Just the roll thing, but I clicked on D20 twice.
she
That's
clicked
why I
on
did it
D20
again.
side, but there is a D2, is it a coin? Yeah. Alright, nice. So that's 2 saves. Alright, cool. Your dwarfish constitution is pulling you through. Alright. At this point, this goblin, hearing the scream from its master, decides, okay, you know what, got nothing else to live for, it's going to go in for the attack. And it rushes along with its partner that's going to be next to him. Let's just, see distances. Yeah, it will make it.
At a normal pace, was it slower?
No.
I have to roll to not fall down this.
Yeah, fair enough.
And die for 1 damage.
Yeah, fair enough. Let me roll a dexterity for it because I think.
Fall off the stairs and just die.
Yeah, let me roll a quick dexterity check for it. Oh well, that's an 18 plus 2. That's 20. Yeah. So it manages to stumble its way, keeping its feet, approach you with its scimitar screaming at the top of its lungs. This is basically its death throes. It knows it doesn't have long in this world and is going to try and hit you with its scimitar. Oh, that's a 6 plus 4, that's 10.
Suck it. Even with my wizard, I'm better than that.
So as it comes in for a slash, you see it coming from a mile away. It's limping up towards you basically, and as it comes in for the slash, you literally just take a step back, and it completely misses you. The second goblin also, hang on, where's my measuring tool? Alright, yeah, the second goblin also coming in, managing to make it to you, just to the side, but it doesn't flank you. It's right in front of you, coming in for a hit with its short sword. 7 plus 4, 11.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, you got a fucking luck on you. The second one you also see coming from a mile away. And also you're just so focused because of Halia being down. You want to protect her. You're just super focused, and you dodge all these attacks. The other one also coming at you, deciding to come down. No, it doesn't make it all the way, so it makes it to there, but it can't reach you because its 2 comrades are in the way. But it manages to run and rush down to this point over here, turning to face you. Oh, and as well, Kalta, as it comes running down and you get a better look, you see on top of its head a very ornate hat with a feather stuck in at a jaunty angle. One of those round capped hats, and at a closer glance, with him being so close, you recognize it as the hat that Narth had promised to give you on deliverance of the wagon.
Son of a bitch.
Has there ever been a reason to kill a goblin?
I don't want it.
Do not use firebolt on that goblin.
No.
Go for
I
it!
can try and kill the 2 goblins in front of me at the same time. But I throw fireballs with the one and stab the other one. Okay, so...
Hang on, it's not your turn yet. Well, it's not your
I
turn.
don't think it's my turn.
No, it's not your turn. But Narth is going to roll a saving throw. That's an 8.
Oh.
So that's a fail.
Oh shit.
Alright. Okay, now it is Sassoon. Wait, okay, well at this... Alright, now let's finish up and then we can take a break. Or is there a point in taking a break even?
Not really, not at this stage.
Okay, no. Alright, let's carry on. Okay, Sassoon.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 2 squares to the right just to see a little bit more, or make it
Here?
3. Or yeah, but I basically just want to see into the hallway.
So in front of Doge there.
Yeah, the moment I can see a goblin, I'm gonna stop.
Alright, so you move there and you do see a goblin standing in front of you. And
Can I see anything more? Is that more or less?
let me reveal. You see the downed goblin, and right at the back you see what appear to be goods, just look like crates and barrels and things like that. Right at the back.
I say, hey, I took 2 punches at that guy, and I throw a dart at the goblin I can see.
All right, roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Oh, machine! The rolls are coming now.
Send more photos of D20s, please. Yeah, so it's D20 plus 5.
Double
So
damage.
yeah, it's
Plus your bonus, whatever your.
yeah, so it's 2d4s
Alright.
and then plus 3. 4.
Describe how you absolutely pinpoint accuracy. Pinpoint accuracy did annihilate this. Oh
So
god.
as I'm seeing this big monster with its giant morning star just laying there, I'm just like, fuck yes. And I throw this dart and I aim it so that I kneecap it, and then it dies by bumping its head into the floor.
Alright, and it's out. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move more right to see if I can see even more.
Okay. So you move to the other side of Ilishat and you see
And then if I can see it completely into the room, I say, guys, I haven't found the employers yet.
my hat. Okay. That ends your turn, hey? Alright, Maya, what would you like to do at this point?
Right, so, guessing. So, am I allowed to? Like, the one goblin is pretty much dead. Am I allowed to take 2 hits? Well,
Actually, I'll give you 2 hits because I think I should have.
Just run up to shoulder barge while they try and attack the other one. We'll see.
Yeah, so there's 2 goblins there, and I think because I kind of gave Kelta a bit of an extra turn there, I'll give you 2 turns this time round. So I'll give you 2 actions.
So
just to make it fair.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I run into the one shoulder barge in it, the weakest one.
That's the northern one, yeah. Yeah, okay. So you want to kind of like knock it down, basically. All right.
And then with the sort of bounce off.
Well, roll strength first. Let's see what happens. Strength athletics.
13 plus 4, so 17.
Yeah, that does it. You managed as you run and knock it. You into him. You knock him down. Yeah.
Cool.
And he's lying. He is lying prone.
Nice. And then
would that count as an unarmed attack since he has 2 actions, or you're just gonna make him knock and then?
No, I'm just gonna make him knock and attack. I mean, he was running in, like going crazy, basically.
And then with the other guy, I'm just gonna swing with my axe.
All right, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Double-handed swing.
So let me just make this guy.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Plus your modified 22s probably. It's a plus 4, I think.
Battle axe, yeah. Plus 4, 22. So 1 d8.
Is it versatile? Is it?
Oh no, sorry, it's d10.
Yeah, D10.
Yeah.
That one. No. Ooh,
Is it
that
not
one. Yes, that's
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
6
plus
2.
8. Yeah, describe how you absolutely annihilate this goblin with your 2-handed slash.
Yeah, so as I shoulder kneecap this guy to the ground.
Yeah, he's still alive, but he's lying prone. Yeah.
I get bounced right off of him, and with that sort of motion, I kind of bounce myself with my axe, going right into the gut of the other goblin, and
Spilling
I
it
kinda
all
fall
over the
on
ground.
top of him with my axe right into his gut, and I pull it out, and I say, "Nope."
Okay.
Nope. Mayor, nope.
Chewie, get your nose out of there. Alright, nice. You still have movement. Do you want to do anything else?
I'll retreat just behind the elf.
Alright.
For safety reasons. 'Cause I'm not
Alright,
sure
and
if
as you
he's
do that, you kind of use that same momentum just to move behind the squishy wizard.
it's a bit selfish. But
Yeah, fair enough. It's something your character would do. Okay.
Well, after all the carrying I did for you.
It's at this point where the goblin at the back screams, "Enough! We've had enough, please!" And with that, he turns tail, and starts running in the opposite direction.
So no, we need the experience. Come back here.
and
That
it
sounds very creepy.
and it runs there. And this one is also going to turn. Actually, no, this one's still lying prone. So it's going to take half its movement to stand up, and it's got 15 feet of movement. And plus, it's not going to hit the stairs. If it does, I'm going to make it roll a. It does hit the stairs. I'm going to make it roll dexterity because it is really badly damaged.
If it's leaving counters attack, because it did attack counter, if I remember.
Yeah.
So you get
Oh
the
yeah,
attack
that's true.
opportunity.
Okay, but it's going to use its goblin trait, which allows it to disengage
Okay.
as a bonus action. So it uses its bonus action to disengage, turns and runs. However, as it approaches the stairs, it's limping really badly. It's bleeding profusely. That knock Björn that gave it. As it reaches the top, it misses this top step, blixims down, falls to the bottom, and it's going to take 1d4 of bludgeoning damage, which is a 2, and that's enough to do it. And as it runs up and comes bouncing down the stairs, its wounds just open up, and it basically all those shots from you, Kelter, its guts basically come spilling out of its sides, and it is down. All right.
I don't know whose turn is it.
No, it's not your turn yet. Sorry, it is Ilishat.
Yes, so in front of me there are no more monsters, are they?
There, you can see with the light that Doge provides, just the one monster up in front here. But you do hear them shouting, "We surrender, please!" But it's up to you what you want to do.
Alright, I'll leave it at that. But can I loot the other bodies and see if I find some preciousness?
All right. You're gonna loot this one over. Which one do you want to loot?
Let me like the big one.
The big one. All right. So you, okay.
My kill.
All right. Roll investigation.
Right next to the
Oh
goblin.
damn it! 4.
Yeah. So you search. All you see is the basic, very damaged armor from that firebolt that that Adar had sent through. Basically melted onto its skin, and a decent sword. No, not a sword. What you call it?
Morning
A morning star.
Oh, yeah.
Quite large, in decent shape. I'll tell you now. But that's all you see on it.
Okay. So I can get the morning star.
You can take the morning star, yeah. The morning star is worth 15 gold pieces. And does 1d8 piercing damage. And its weight is 4 pounds.
That's good. Thank you.
All right. Is that in your turn?
Yes. Oh
Alright.
well, no, I can move still. All right. So I move towards the bridge.
This bridge area over here.
Yeah.
All right. Let me quickly get my measuring tool. So you went from here to there, and now you want to go towards the bridge. The bridge is down, hey. So
Yeah.
you'll make it to about halfway to where that stalagmite is over here.
Okay.
Too many fingers. Too many chefs. Spoil the pot or whatever.
Too many cooks.
Too
spoil
many
the soup.
cook.
All right. Kelter.
I'd like to. How heavy is the hat? About.
It's
Is this the hat?
it's not even a pound.
Okay.
It's very light. It's very well made. Quite good material, light leather. Like a very light. It's a light color with a beautiful. It looks like a pheasant feather sticking out to the side, going up to the side like that. Yeah.
So I cast Mage Hand that allows me to pick up anything up until 4 pounds within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
I just pretty much take the hat off the goblin's head and bring it towards me.
All right. I'm not going to make you roll for that because that's easy enough done. You dexterously with your mage hand pick up the hat and you bring it towards yourself, and that's an action. And you now can add one fine hat to your inventory.
Yes. Okay, and then I'll do that now.
Remember that North is still lying there. Let me quickly see if I can't find a picture for him.
Obviously, I did my action with the hat. But I'm going to be honest, until Alia is stable, my attention is definitely over there.
Alright, fair enough. Okay.
I'm staying right where I am, kind of pushing down. Whoa, that's a big knock. Trying to crouching down and checking sheets okay.
Alright, do you want to...
If possible, I want to tell Mayor Nope to go check on North.
Okay, yeah, you managed to do that. Alright, and that ends your turn. Doge, your turn. Well, okay, yeah, Doge, it's your turn. It's up to you what you want to do. The goblins are screaming surrender. They don't want anything to do with what's going on. What are you doing?
Firstly, I'd just like to heal myself.
Alright.
With my lay on hands, so it restores 5 HP, and that will be my action.
Isn't lay on hands a bonus action?
I'll tell you now.
Excuse me?
Just check if lay on hands.
No, it's an action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an action. So how many HP are you restoring?
5.
Alright, so add 5 HP to your character. Okay, does anybody at this point okay, we'll go through everybody once and then we'll decide and then we'll see what happens. Okay, sorry Doge, do you want to do anything else?
I can still move, so
Yeah.
I will move to these steps and say, how many of you goblins are still here?
Alright, so at this point, as you move in with your torch, let me quickly reveal. So from where you're standing, you don't see much more than that, but you can distinctly hear 3 goblin voices like, "I'm here, I'm here, I'm here." And then you see another goblin kind of coming out of the shadows. No, they've all dropped their weapons. They're standing there with their hands kind of up. "We surrender, please forgive us. We didn't know." Alright, anything else you'd like to do?
I'll just I'll say to the rest of the team that's behind me, come and have a look at it. And wait for them to come, and that ends my turn.
Alright, cool. Adar?
Yes. I move. Is this goblin, the goblin with the arrow by the stairs, still standing there?
Yeah. The goblin's still standing there. It's standing there with its hands up. It's not holding a weapon.
Okay. With his hands up. Okay. I move towards him, and I would like to interrogate.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you.
Yeah.
To get to ask him, like, where's the dwarf? Where's the human? Where's the dwarf?
Alright, so you move up to him and roll intimidation.
Not the right person to intimidate, but
Can I assist?
Who's assisting Doge? Yeah. So yeah, you can help. So Adar, roll with advantage.
First one is 14.
Mm.
Second one is 17.
Nice. All right, yeah. So with that,
But my charm is 0, so.
okay, that's fine.
So it's,
You do with what's going on around you and with all the shit that you've been through, everybody's in quite a bad mood, and it's not difficult. You're not really even pretending to intimidate. You're actually really pissed, and you threaten this goblin, asking him where is the human and the dwarf, and he says, "The human is here. The human is here. The dwarf is not. The dwarf is not. He's gone."
okay. So, with my dark vision, can I see the whole room now?
Oh yeah. You step in, reveal areas. Alright, let me just reveal the entire area now. Alright.
Yeah, no. That ends my turn.
Alright, also if whilst standing there, hang on, let me just quickly have a look. Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. You don't want to do anything else, eh?
Well, I would like to search the corpse as well of the big one, but I think my action turn is gone now.
Yeah. I kind of end your turn with that intimidation.
That is my turn now.
Okay, hell yeah, you need to roll again, saving throw.
On one more green.
Chewy.
19.
Nice. All right. So you're stable now. So you somehow, with your dwarfish constitution and strength, you manage to pull yourself through. And now you need to roll 1d4 to see when you gain 1 HP. At what point?
4. Hold on. It's 3.
Alright, so in 3 hours time you'll gain 1 HP. Alright, so just keep track of that. Alright. Okay, and then I think that will end the combat at this point. Hang on, North is still gonna roll. And that's a 20. So he gets 2.
Yeah.
So he gets 2 saves. Alright, I just need to run to the toilet quick. But combat is ended at this point, and then the goblin with you, Kelter, is also going to have something to say quick.
So we need to find the, what was it, dwarf.
Yes.
Our mission was something else. We need to find like the stolen goods with something with the crest.
Oh yeah, didn't you guys follow a cart? A
Yeah.
stolen cart or something?
Exactly, a stolen card with a special crest or something.
You followed our cart, but you were looking for a stolen stash. I think it's there where somebody's writing so elegantly.
Search here. Yeah, maybe we should search here.
Okay, so what do you think?
Just maybe.
This is cheating.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
I think when Toto edits the YouTube video or the video for YouTube, he can see all this. So
Yeah.
What should we do with the rest of the goblins?
I would like to walk up to the goblin that's just next to the fire pit.
Alright, yeah. So
And
it is your turn in any case, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll take it in small turns. So I'll take it in group turns now. So Sus, you're gonna walk up to the goblin at the
then
fire
I would
pit.
like to pick him up and punch him once in the face, and then hold my bonus action for a second attack. And should I?
The one where the one who's where Adar is.
No, the one next to the fireplace.
Oh, that one there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit. Actually, no, don't even roll to hit. I mean, you're holding him. He's surrendered. Roll damage. 1.
Yeah, 1 plus 3 is 4.
All right, yeah, you give him it's still a pretty hard smack in the face.
And then I'm just like, so you attack people, steal their stuff, and now you ask for mercy without showing any remorse or showing us where the people are or helping in any way.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
18, both of them.
Nice. With that, he's like, I'm sorry. Good cat. And then he says, we were ordered to attack the dwarf and the human, and we were ordered to take the dwarf away and take the map. We were ordered to take the map.
I don't know. Anyone else? Map.
What map?
What map?
What map?
The map to the cave. The map to the Cave of Wonders.
What is the Cave of Wonders?
It's the Cave of Wonders. I don't know what it is.
About the genie's land.
Tell me more about the Cave of Wonders.
I don't know anymore. I swear is it.
Who knows about the map and the Cave of Wonders?
At this point, let me quickly just get.
Give us the map.
I'm not that worried about the Cave of Wonders. Where's the employer? Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah. So hang on.
I give him another smack and I'm just like, focus up. Where's the human?
Now, where's the Cave of Wonders?
No, we know the dwarf's been taken, but where's the human?
The human isn't here. The human is here in the cave. Hang on, I'll tell you now. He says, what's his name? Yeah, fuck. Yimik has him. Yimik in the cave. The human is here in the cave. Yimik. He's got big hat on his head. He's got him. And then he says, dwarf. The dwarf was taken to King Groll at Cragmore. King Groll Cragmore Castle.
As soon as it's my turn again, I would drop him and then probably go off in the cave in the direction I haven't been.
Okay. Alright, so you drop him then and move off. Anybody else in the general vicinity of Sassoon? So Ado and Doge and Ilishat, anything you guys would like to do at this point?
Yes, I want to ask, where is what was the name of the guy who took the dwarf?
They don't know who the guy is, but he says he's been taken to King Groll.
Yeah, who is King Groll? Tell me more about King Groll.
King Groll is leader of Cragmore tribe.
Where can I find him?
Cragmore Castle. To the west. Cragmore Castle's in the west.
How many days in the west?
A few days travel.
2 days. Oh, okay. Anything else you guys want to know?
Yes, I would like to ask him. Where's the stash of gold? You always have a stash. Where's the stash?
Roll perception.
Where's the gold?
Hey?
With that advantage.
Okay, well, why with advantage? Justify. Are you helping?
Okay. Yeah, but before Adult does that, because I'm speaking to this guy, right?
Yeah. No, to the one, yes.
I'm good.
Yeah. To the one in front, just next to the fire pit. Just next to the fire pit.
Oh, okay. That's the one. Beat up quite a bit.
Yeah. He's got blood dripping
So
down
he's
the side of his mouth.
So he's also speaking to this one.
Yeah, he's speaking to that one, and Adol's speaking to the one right in front of him. Yeah.
The one right in front that I'm like already holding. Already,
By the throat.
I'm going to move to the one that Sisson beat up and just execute him and say you need to answer for your sins and slice him up. So that should add to the intimidation. Nice.
Alright. Okay, so describe. I'm not going to let you even roll. I mean, he's lying there prone and captured. So just describe how you decapitate him or whatever you do.
I'm just gonna come slice him with my battle axe into the chest.
Alright, and you kill him, and the
And
other
then
goblins.
I'm
The other goblins turn and beg and go down on
gonna
their knees,
turn
please.
and look at this guy.
And he basically points to the far wall over there, and he says, I'll tell you now. He says, Clark's treasure is over there. The gold is in there. And he points to the chest lying on the other side of the cave. Yeah, over there. Yeah.
Okay, and then when he says that, I'm gonna take a javelin,
Yeah.
smash this guy and say, where?
All right. Roll damage. Roll a d4.
Oh, damn. One.
Add your strength modifier.
Plus 3, 4.
Okay. Well, you knock this goblin senseless, and it's unconscious.
And then I say, you better not be lying, and then head towards this the general direction.
All right. Okay.
Salvage.
All right.
Nice. Good. Javelin.
No, you still have your javelin, yeah. And Adar, you also approach and open up the chest.
And can I do a perception check if I can see any traps or something?
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh,
What do you roll?
nat 1.
Yeah, you were so disturbed by what Doge has done, executing a goblin in front of everyone, and then straight away turning to the other goblin, smacking it through the face, unconscious with his javelin, and just this absolute unit of a human being all menacing. You don't notice anything but him. So, yeah. All right. So Doge and Adar, I'm assuming you open the chest, right? Or what are you doing?
Yes.
All right.
Let's open the chest.
The chest is unlocked. Luckily, no traps or anything. And in the chest, you find. So you guys can. Somebody needs to mark this down. Whoever's taking track of things. You find 600 copper pieces. 100 copper pieces equaling 1 gold piece. 110 silver pieces. 10 silver pieces equaling 1 gold piece. 2 potions of healing. And a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. So a jade frog, a small with tiny golden eyes. At first glance, looking to be worth around 40 gold pieces.
It's 2 normal health potions.
Yeah. 2 normal potions of healing.
How many silver pieces? Sorry.
110.
110. And potions of normal healing and 2 jade frogs.
No, 2 potions of healing and just 1 statue of a frog. Tiny jade frog with 2 golden orbs for eyes.
So it's 600 copper, and then you said 100 copper with 1 gold.
Yeah, so 100 copper is worth.
Oh, okay, so
with 600 copper.
Basically 6 copper.
Yeah, but it's 600 copper.
Yes.
So it's a lot of change.
And then 10 silver.
110.
2 potions of healing, and a jade frog.
Yeah, with golden eyes. Alright.
And the worst, sorry?
At about 40 gold pieces for that frog.
So you broke up, sorry man.
40 gold pieces.
40, okay, thank you.
Sweet.
And I also have it written down if
For future's sake. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
silver and 1 health potion.
2 health potions.
I'm gonna take 1 health potion
Alright.
and the silver and say, Adol, you can take the rest.
Alright, so you've got all the silver. Alright, so
Fair trade, I'd do it.
okay, so Doge, just mark down that you've got all the silver. Alright, okay, let's just move out of the cave for now and go over to the other guys. Kalta and Maya, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Well, Alia is stable now, eh?
Yeah, she's stable.
So I'd like to go over to North and see if we can get him stable.
Before that, though, I would like to loot his body while he's unconscious.
North body. Alright, you can go for it. Roll investigation.
I definitely approve of this.
14. Invest.
Investigation plus 0.
14.
Alright. Yeah, so he's lying there basically naked. All his things have been taken from him. The nicest thing that's on him at the moment are his breeches, and they're made of silk.
Take those.
Alright. Mark down one pair of silk breeches, and North is lying there naked.
Why?
Yeah, but seeing Mayo not walk over to North, I figure pretty much that most likely he's either gonna, steal everything, or he's gonna, help him to live again. So I'm gonna walk after the goblin and go try to talk to the goblin.
If a stranger takes up a conscious person pants in front of me, that is not where my ideas are going.
Yeah, those pants are worth 5 gold pieces.
5 gold?
Yeah. It's silk. I mean.
But most likely probably the first time Mayor Nope has ever seen Kalta being serious, he just says, "Don't steal from the dwarf." And like with a fiery red raging fire of I will burn you to a crisp and toast you in an oven.
I'll say, not with my lucky pants on. Alright.
So I'd like to walk. Hold on. Walk up. I have to make this 30 roll as well. And then chat to the goblin up there.
Alright. What would you like to say to him? He's dropped his weapons. He's standing there with basically on his knees begging for mercy.
Firstly, I want to say thank you for my new hat.
It looks good on you, master. It suits you. It really hides your your ugliness, to put it lightly.
I appreciate that very much, animal. And next up, I want to ask, where's the dwarf? There was a human with a dwarf. Where's the dwarf?
We've taken the dwarf to King Groll.
Where's King Groll?
He resides in Cragmore Castle, a few miles to the west.
Okay, and how many people or goblins or orcs or what is at the castle? What can we expect at the castle?
Most of the tribe.
Just to be nice.
Most of Cragmore tribe is at the castle. It is well guarded. It is many hobgoblins and goblins, and Clark himself. What's his name? Groll. Yeah, Groll. And Groll himself is a fierce warrior.
Okay, and does he like treasure?
Ah, yes. Groll loves treasure. All goblin and Cragmore love treasure.
Okay, that makes sense. Because we were actually sent here to take some treasure over to
King Groll.
No, to Fanlin. No, you would.
No, I think he's trying to persuade the
we were sent to
goblin.
take some treasure to King Groll.
Oh, really? Why did you say so?
So,
Then, well, okay, roll. No, sorry, roll. Persuade.
Deception.
Deception, yeah.
At least with advantage. I mean, the guy is petrified. Actually, no.
No, not with. No, but he was also he was also given orders. So, yeah.
And I know it's a weird cell that the people who were supposed to come take stuff to King Roll came and killed almost everybody.
I got a 19, so he believes whatever the hell I say.
No, he actually doesn't. He also rolled pretty high, and
Really?
yeah, he also actually rolled a 19, but he actually received orders to stop a dwarf and a human, and their party that would follow. So he says you're lying. We were ordered to capture you all.
Did they describe the dwarf and the human? Because we met another dwarf and human on the way here, and he had brown features. I think he was a grey dwarf, and the human had blonde hair, not brown hair. So maybe it was other ones. I'm not sure.
No, we got specific descriptions of each of you. We know who you are.
Are you willing to risk your life on that? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure if King Gold finds out,
You're trying to deceive me. I'm not so stupid. I know who you are.
Good try though. Very good try.
Okay, well then I only see one other option. And I try to look as menacingly, sorry, mouth not working.
Menacingly.
That's good. Sorry. As I can. And I would like to, so pretty much you're going to be our carriage boy for the next while until we let you go or we kill you.
Yes, that's fine, Master. I'll follow you.
Okay, but what I would like to do then is I'd like to tell him to put his weapons down.
You know, his weapons are down, or they're already on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to tell him to please come, walk towards me.
Alright, okay, yes, Master, I come.
And very slowly, I'm going to take my knife out. I'm going to make a little prick on my finger.
Yeah.
I'm going to start chanting the biggest load of rubbish and crap I've ever chanted in my life, sounding very magical and majestic.
Yeah.
And make a okay, you can't see me making air quotations, but air quotation blood pact.
Yeah.
For him, and making sure that I end the blood pact with, if he ever defies us or goes against our wishes, he will suffer a terrible and horrible unnatural death, and his seed will never be spread upon the world, and it will be the laughing stock of all goblins ever in the world. You know,
Yeah.
the normal goblin thing.
Okay. Roll deception with advantage for that description.
I'm not good at where's my deception? This one is a natural 1.
Ah, fuck.
It's a 7. It's a 7.
Alright.
Second one is I legit can't see. It's a 6 plus 0. Checked.
Okay, well, you're lucky. Also, I just rolled now for. Let me just check the stats. I did roll previously. I just want to make sure about the stats. Because it's a 5. I just want to see. Fuck. That's a 5 plus 1, so it's a 6.
I got a 7. He believes.
So you convince this goblin quite not the best conviction, but this goblin is already scared shitless. All its comrades are lying around dead around him, and he believes you absolutely from the magic he's seen you cast, and he is under your command. I'm at your command, master. Anything you say, anything.
I would not betray
Yeah,
you.
just then, at that note, before we walk down to Alia, I'd like to cast Prestidigitation and just change his skin color from green to brown or something.
All right.
With dirt or charcoal, just so.
How long does that last for, though?
Doesn't instantly kill him.
How long does that last for?
Let me just quickly check.
Oof, one of these dogs farted. I'll also just double check.
It lasts for an hour.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. You easily enough change his skin color. He's not a big goblin, so what color do you change him to?
Blue.
Nice.
Go with blue.
Beigey.
Beige.
Blue.
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 Blue. Okay, blue. Blue. Let's go blue.
Okay.
Well, the cards is blue.
All right. So I've added a blue dot there, so he is blue now. Right, master. It comes with you. Oh, hey, Chewie.
Is there anything of importance or value that we can find in here, or is
Roll.
because you're leaving home now, you're going into the big world, take something with you?
All my valuables are on me, master. I carry them with me all the time. But you can roll perception as well.
Okay, can I do a perception check just to check?
Yeah.
See anything? That is 19 plus 3, that's a 22.
Nice. All right. So as he mentions that he has all his valuables on him, you can make out. Let's see. He kind of pulls out of his pockets three gold teeth, loose gold teeth in his hands, and what appears to be about 15 silver pieces, all in one pocket, and he kind of just shoves it back in there after showing you, and then looking around. After this battle and stuff, at the bottom of the cave, on the fire pit, you see. Or around the fire pit, you see a bunch of bedrolls. Obviously, this was where the goblins would sleep and cook their meals. And in the middle, on this fire here, is a pot bubbling away, filled with a very strange and a little nasty, but also at the same time sweet-smelling brew busy cooking there in the middle. And with that, I would allow you to. It kind of draws your interest with that perception, and now I will have you roll a where are my sheets? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll have you roll. I just want to see here.
Investigation.
Yeah, no, not investigation. Yeah, I was gonna say nature actually. Arcana check actually. I'm gonna have you roll an Arcana check.
Okay. It's a 16 plus 5, so 21.
Nice. Okay. So as you approach the cauldron that's busy bubbling there in the center of this room, you bend down to take a sniff and a closer look, and you immediately recognize it as a goblin brew that they call Gug, G-U-G. And you know from past experiences and with your run-ins with goblins in the past that most goblin shamans brew a pot of Gug for their tribe wherever they move to. And you know that when you drink Gug, Gug, whatever it's called, you either get sick or it gives you a fury of the small, which is almost like a goblin trait. And fear of the small is when you damage a creature with an attack or a spell, and the creature's size is larger than yours, you can cause the attack or spell to deal extra damage to the creature. The extra damage equals your level. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. So that's what the one thing that Grug does. And then also until the next rest, you get it. The Fury of the Small lasts until the next rest, or if you're knocked unconscious. You also have advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Okay.
And when making an attack using strength, you gain +2 bonus to damage to your damage roll.
These goblins did not drink their gog. Will I be able to make it to him before his next medicine or his safety check?
Yeah, at this point, Sus, you are heading in that direction. You come around the corner and you enter the room at this point.
Yeah, if I see him down, I would just like to help stabilize him.
All right. So yeah, let's before we go to North. All right. Yeah, let's go to North for now. I'll let you sit on that for a bit, Calter. So
17.
yeah. Okay. So North is stable now.
Okay.
You kind of managed to snap his bones back in place, and stabilize him. Roll a 4 hours until he wakes up. All right. Anything? Okay. So North is stable. Calter, what would you like to do at this point? Or actually, just go to Maya.
Well, can I actually see what's going on in that corner of that cave there?
At the top there. Yeah, I'll show you. There's not not much there. It's just it's just
corner.
yeah, let me quickly just reveal areas here. Yeah, so there's not too much happening there. And then I'm just gonna open up the cave.
I do tell Gelder, since he wasn't there, like we killed the big guy and we found the treasure chambers.
Cool job. Did the dragon and gnome thing find their quarry, the treasure they wanted?
No, but she is keen on stealing everything she sees.
Hey!
Fair enough.
Yeah, well,
Can't argue with
actually,
the dragon.
yeah. At this point,
Like shiny things.
I mean, you can roll perception if you want, say Ilishat. I mean, there's a ton of shit in that cabinet over there. If any of you haven't noticed.
18 on perception.
All right, okay. 18 on perception. We'll get to you now. Let's just finish up with the guys in the other cabin first. Okay. So, anything else you'd like to do, Maya?
Yeah, let's roll perception.
Yeah, roll perception. There are a couple of dead goblins lying about. So.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to loot the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Roll investigation rather than
18
0.
plus 0.
All right, yeah. So you rifle through the 4 dead bodies. Actually, there's quite a few dead bodies around. Their weapons aren't much to write home about. They're quite badly damaged and not very sharp. You could perhaps get a few copper pieces for the metal, but more than that, it's not worth much. Similar to the armor is also scrap, basically. However, you do find a couple of the goblins carrying silver pieces. You manage to scrounge up 15 silver pieces, and a gem, quite a decent sized ruby gemstone, probably worth about 10 gold. And you find a nice, actually, one of the goblins wearing a nice pair of boots, obviously stolen from a merchant. Looks like not the biggest pair of feet, could have belonged to a young adult, but also probably worth a good 20 gold pieces. Very fancy shoes. Chewy! Please, my boy, don't do that. You're gonna cause trouble with her, seriously.
The boots are worth more than the ruby.
Yeah, well, the ruby is small. It's not. It's like a very scrappy,
Just to
uncut.
continue on the medicine train, I think I would like to take the 2 bodies, put them on the bedrolls, and then drag them to the cleric.
All right. I don't
just
think you'll
like-
need to roll for that. I mean, you are strong enough, and okay. So you're dragging them to Adar then.
Yeah.
Okay. So well, drag them outside. I think. Hey.
Yeah,
Because
okay,
I mean,
yes.
all right. So you're gonna.
And then
Because I
I'll-
mean, you've tell Kelter that you've
Yeah.
dealt with everyone. Everybody's dead. So everybody in this section knows that everyone's
Yeah.
dead at the moment. Everybody else doesn't. So you guys slowly but surely make your way out. All right. Elishat, you've rolled a perception check. 18, you say.
18.
In the cave, you notice a bunch of goods lying in the far corners there, and on the goods is the symbol of the merchant that you're looking for. It's the sun surrounded by a red background,
Yeah.
a red circle around it.
Okay.
You recognize it immediately as from the shop outside. I mean, it had exactly the same symbol on the board hanging outside the shop area. and you recognize it as being the goods that the merchant was basically looking for.
So
It's basic goods like adventuring gear. You see backpacks filled with things, rope, pickaxes. You see food, a lot of food, grain, dried meat, water in barrels, and oil and stuff like that. And yeah.
Okay, so actually what we need to do is get all the food back on the cart and try to return it to the merchant.
Do you have a card?
We don't have a cart.
Not yet. Yeah, Carl, just take it. Let's grab it all.
Yeah. Can I start grabbing stuff and take it outside?
You've got a lot of strength, so you can carry a lot, eh?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, so yeah, you guys can start grabbing things and taking them outside. Okay, Adar, Doge, who else is there? Yeah, Adar and Doge, are you the only ones from the other party? What would you guys like to do?
Is the big guy's body completely looted, or can I try as well?
You can try as well. Roll investigation.
His collarbone.
Uh, 2 plus 3. Nope.
No, you just see the burnt armor, and basically you don't even want to touch this body. It's really smelly. The hair is singed and it just stinks with its guts open up, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
Can I maybe search the other goblin, the one that got absolutely decapitated?
Yeah.
As a
Yeah, roll investigation.
intimidating piece.
Yeah, roll investigation.
5 plus 3.
Nice. Nice.
8. All right. Well, you actually.
I'm a bit tired.
Yeah. You don't find. You actually do find a pair of iron handcuffs that were on the goblin. They're quite rusty, but they could be worth a few copper pieces if you want to take it.
Fine.
Alright.
Can they be used?
Yeah, you could definitely use them. Yeah. They are. You find the handcuffs along with the keys. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll take them.
All right. So you got a pair of handcuffs and keys. Just mark that down. Okay. All right. So I think is Doge. Do you want to do anything?
Can I do an investigation to see if I can find that map that the goblin was talking about?
There's still one more goblin in the room there. You can ask him if you want.
Where it is?
Yeah, you can ask him where the map is if you really want to. Yeah.
Goblin, okay, Goblin, where's this map your dead friend was talking about?
All right. Roll. Are you trying to intimidate him, or are you just talking casually?
Just trying to ask him, yeah. Not intimidating.
Okay. He says, the map isn't here.
Where is it?
It's not here.
It sounds so obvious.
Well, show me where.
I can't show you. It's gone. They've taken it away.
What?
It's gone. They've taken it away.
Okay, then I have no use for you, and then I'll just decapitate him as well.
Okay.
I don't think my goblin sermon is going to last very long. If I listen to this.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one who hates them the most is still lying somewhere now.
Yeah, and still 3 of them killed for no reason.
Shut. Okay. And you decapitate the goblin and no. And there it's done.
I would just like to also check for loot the bodies, mostly for my darts.
All right. Yeah. Firstly, roll your investigation for that.
13 plus.
Yeah. You find all the darts you threw that day. Yeah. So let's mark them down. They're not damaged or anything. They're still fine. Anything else you want to look for?
No, I think that was all I would actually care about. If I do see come into the room and the 3 goblins that surrendered are dead, I would make a note of that. And then, and if I see Ada, I would tell him that Halia is down, and I dragged her body somewhere safe.
Outside, okay.
Okay.
Down but stable for now.
Can I hand Sus one of the potions?
Yeah. You've
Or
only got.
the potion of healing I've got.
Yeah, so.
I hand it to him and yeah.
So, sorry, Ada, you've got one, and Doge, you've got one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Doge, you've got the healing potion and the silver pieces.
Yes.
Okay, and Ada, you've got 1 healing potion, the copper pieces, and the
The
frog.
jade frog.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, you give Sus the healing potion, yeah.
And I tell him, you're gonna use this. Oh, you're gonna need this more often than I would. And I ask him where's Alia so I can go try to save.
As I take the healing potion as a fun, why would I need this? We have you.
Okay, hoe verduidelik ek vir hom spell slots?
Just say, so how it works is that you only have so much energy to cast so many spells. So when you've spent all your energy for the day, you can't cast any more spells. So you're basically spent. You're not able to cast any more spells until you've rested.
Until I've rested, yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think we're going to sort of end it there at 10 o'clock now. So, yeah?
I would like to just use my healing on Alia, if I can, cure the wounds.
You've got spells, eh?
Yeah, I've not used any spells.
Alright, okay.
Yet, so I've got both slots left.
Alright, so cure wounds then?
How does cure wounds work? Were you able to use it on the on North as well, or?
No, you can only cast it once.
Okay.
With a touch, you
No,
cast. Sorry, you touch.
I have to touch.
Yeah.
I have to touch, and no, it counts as a spell. So I've got 2 spell slots, so I can use it twice.
Yeah.
But I have to use both my spell slots.
Alright, so what would you like to do then?
Oh, I definitely want to cast it on Alia. I don't know if this human is worth it yet.
Yeah, you've
You haven't met North at all.
That's. I mean, it's a whole spell slot.
Okay. Alright, so then.
Where's Alia?
They're all outside now, so everybody's been brought outside. The cart is still in the thicket, and all the bodies are kind of lying just outside the cave where the makeshift camp was originally. Along with Kalta also coming out is a goblin standing next to him. The goblin introduces himself to everybody as Yimik.
Maybe shackle Helia before she sees the goblin. well, before
goblin,
you heal her.
The goblin is a blue color though.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it looks like a Smurf.
Well, let's hope Calder is there to cast that spell or cantrip every hour.
All right, so you do cure what's it called? Cure wounds. So roll a d8 plus your spellcast ability.
There was 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
5 plus 3 is 8.
So Halia, he comes up to you with his medicine kit, and you are revived. And I'm really sorry that you are out again this session.
She kicked butt before she was.
Yeah.
You literally hold off 4 goblins for like 3 rounds by yourself before you held off. before you held off 3 goblins by yourself.
It is now 11 o'clock in the afternoon. 11 o'clock in the morning still. It's you guys were in there for about an hour and a half, doing your thing, searching, etc. We'll reconvene next week, and we'll see what happens to North if Adar decides to heal him or not. We'll,
do we level up over the week? Or
oh yes,
do that?
everybody, you all level up. When we come back, you'll be level 2.
Oh yes, key points.
Yes. All right, so just go through the handbook. Go through the handbook and stuff, and yeah. All right.
North is stable, right?
Yes,
He is stable, but he's unconscious.
Yeah, he'll after I think 4 hours or whatever, he'll wake up.
Yeah.
In 4 hours, so
Yeah.
we can have a nice short rest at least, and then.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, sweet everybody. Thank you very
Good night,
much.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good night.
Cheers,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Thanks everybody. I'd like it. Cheers.
Well done. Cheers.
Oopsie. Sorry. Okay.